Okay. Thank you for joining us this very moment. Right here from our homeland, Biafra TV, under Ipob Adamama. You are welcome. We must proceed. We will continue to propagate this very gospel of redemption, gospel of honor, gospel of restoration, gospel of freedom. Thank you for joining us this very moment. Thank you. We move. I'm attending. Then they will know. They will know that IPOB is not here for joke. We are very, very serious about what we are doing. Very, very serious. In case they don't know, we are serious about it. You must understand what we are doing, because the very Biafra restoration is unnegotiable apart from referendum. Any other negotiation to replace Biafra, you are dreaming. You are completely dreaming. Biafra have no exchange. It have no exchange. Listen, you will see that it have no exchange. Let me see what is happening. Okay.
Fighting a war, knowing the difficulties, the obstacles to us, there is an element of fatalism. People fighting a war, knowing the difficulties, the obstacles to us, there is an element of fatalism. People feeling, well, if the world chooses to abandon us, then perhaps it is better we all perish. They don't ever consider a Biafra not free. They believe in either Biafra free or no Biafra at all. That means none of us living to see it. This God is our refuge and our strength, a very present help, even in this time of danger with trouble, even in this time of Fulani rage and terrorism. Therefore we shall fear no evil. This IPOB shall fear no evil. Even if the whole world is against us, even if Britain intensifies their effort to cross this very light of hope in sub-Saharan Africa, even though they shake the mountains, even though the seas may rise, even though they may give all the weapons and ammunition to the zoological republic, no matter what they do, no matter how they foment their rage, it doesn't matter to us. For God, Chukwokika is in the land of Biafra. We shall never ever be moved. This God of the ancients will help us now and forevermore. For Biafra shall come, and this Lord of hosts is with us. Chukwokika, the same God of Jacob, this same God of Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego, this God that never abandons his people, this same God is our refuge, and we proclaim it unashamedly that this God that we kneel and bow before, we shall worship thee, for Biafra is your promise, your word. That I will inform anybody again for the second time.
Shut up! Shut up there, sister. I know here. I got no here. I be a record. I'm even na-ebupụtara m ụdị vidio m chọrọ ịnụ olu onye ara here. Shut up! Anụmpama. Inform nne gị ka nna gị. Do you have siblings? Do you have siblings? Anụmpama na-aza Simon. How did this voice enter here? Take a papu n'ọkụ. Let me listen to Juku that I wanted to listen. I want to listen to him. Our people should be patient too. The efforts of them must be remembered. These very people fought for us. We need to hear from him. He said, very serious matter here that you must have to just cool down and understand what Ojukwu is saying. I want to go there again. Let me go there. I want to go there and say, fighting a war. This very war. How do Nigeria even think that they will ever win this very war? I wonder. Are they not aware of these statements? Are they not aware of these very statements from Ojukwu? Are they not aware? Let me go.
Fighting a war, knowing the difficulties, the odds against us, there is an element of fatalism. People feeling, well, if the world chooses to abandon us, then perhaps it is better we all perish. They don't ever consider a Biafra not free. They believe in either Biafra free or no Biafra at all. That means none of us living to see it.
Did you see it? Did you see it? They don't even consider free Biafra. No. They want us to all die. That is why we glorify the name of Chukwu Abiyama for giving us Ojukwu and giving us those that fought with him, those that sustained the very heat, and they could be able to secure this land for us today. We are very, very grateful to your memories, your blessed memories. We know that these your efforts, that our God, as you have it in mind, that God will never forsake our people, which is us. We have come. We are Ipob. Thank you. Our people are joining. Your duty is to share. We have to hit them in the manner of Ipob. Very, very important that you inform others by sharing. We are going to deal with them. Some people are jumping up. I want to fight Ipob. When we started, some people will run to government. Give me money, give me money. I'll stop Radio Biafra. Give me money, I'll stop Ipob. For how many years? For how many years? What actually made the politicians to shut up and they are killing their people? The money they collected to stop Ipob. If they if they do otherwise, Fulani will send DSS, will send EFCC. Did you understand? You know, they don't sign an agreement of that money. No. They will just transfer the money to their account. And they will start eating it. And Fulani, Nigerian government, they will take the, what is it called? Everything about the documents of the transaction, they will submit it to EFCC. Anytime you do strong head, anytime you disagree with the Fulani, they will take the EFCC to visit you because they have the details of the money they transfer to you as a politician. Did you understand? You cannot deny it now. Is that not your account? They transferred money to you because of what you discussed with them. But when they will use it against you is when you try to disagree. When you try to disagree as a politician from the East who took bribe to sell us, when you want to do as if that you have listened to your people, Fulani will send EFCC to visit you. They will not announce it. You will not see it on news. EFCC will just visit you and show you so transaction. You will just shut up. You will see a politician that was jumping up before. He will cool down. Because Fulani atop tala abigosia. If you say again, EFCC will catch you. That's why when we were warning them, keep away from Fulani. Director said, "Icho ime ohaneze, imo ohaneze. Obu ohaneze ndi Fulani. Icho ime governor, ime governor. Owo governor na eme obe to Fulani. You have the constitution with you. In eme obe of Fulani. But as a governor, a constitution each na the state. Him I'll verify bugging a phone, your fellow governor, if you don't know what it is. Shetima, ordinary Shetima. or a governor from the east, obido mo jidid. Terrorist, what is it called? Mietiala terrorist organization. Immediately they call any governor from the east, they will start trembling. Even Ohaneze, the chairman, president, he will be trembling. But if it comes to the issue of IPOB, you will see them, all of them turn to lion. All these cowardized politicians from the east. From the east, all of them, whether you are south or side, that's your business, you are a coward. Erufai will call you and command you. A fool like you. Erufai, a governor like you. Ugwani, Erufai will call you and give you order. Imagine you, Ugwani. Devumai, ordinary Mietiala terrorist chairman will call you and give you order. You start killing your people. You call for press release. Hey, IPOB is this. Hey, IPOB is that. Only a phone call from ordinary Shetima. And you think that in the morning, if we see you, we'll greet you, good morning. You are a fool. A foolish governor and the foolish senators. How many of you have said a word? Give just a single person, just even a tweet concerning the protest against Ipob. But you are a senator, you are House of Rep member, you are House of Assembly member, State House Assembly member. But youths are protesting against Ipob. You do as left or as back. And when the trouble will start, you will try to turn your eye, and that your eye, on a bidon are peaceful. Until you turn out to that one, you cannot return home. But now you are in the position to say something and tell the governor, disband Ipob, all of you that organize it. But if it is IPOB sit at home now, you'll be jumping up. Ekuremadu will give press release. Ordinary idiot, House of Assembly member would give press release. Ordinary information commissioner of information in Abia, that former idiot, what is he called? Is it, what is his name? That Okeze used to lie. What is that man? You see them talking about IPOB. But today, all of them are now quiet. People are protesting against Ipob, the terrorists you invited in our land to kill us. So your silence means you are the people that organize it. Therefore, none of you will go scot-free. It will turn against you. It will turn against you. We thank IPOB that Ipob cannot move freely in Biafra land. Now, they are terrorists. Before they can come in a place comfortably, now it is a lie. It is a lie. You cannot be. It is a lie. Call a neighbor, let us see if he can be comfortable here. Who are you? When we come out, we say something about you. Who are you? Are they comfortable? Can you see them moving freely? Can you see them boasting? You go and ask who opposed them. Ordinary talk on Radio Biafra. There's some idiot who told you they are gossiping on Radio Biafra. On Radio Biafra, we disband Ipob, we declare them wanted. On Radio Biafra, and the governor had it, Ipob had it. The Ipob commander that is on the run in Imo, on Radio Biafra, he had it, he's on the run. In collaboration with the Dokubo. Dokubo knows the whereabouts of that Ogu. Dokubo knows his whereabouts. Dokubo. Did you understand? Radio Biafra. But you say we gossip. This is every time IPOB will be vindicated. Every minute will be vindicated. If the more or less you are evil. Hey, they no longer, they used to call names. But Ogu had his name on Radio Biafra. Ogu of Mozambique. Where we worship. You say we gossip there. But he had it. Did you understand? Hey, Ipob is faceless. But Nigerian army is complaining about his press release. But you, Biafra spokesperson, They don't complain. They are comfortable. But the Mapofu press release of IPOB, not to Biafran people, IPOB. Did you understand? Nigeria government to be panicking. But the self-appointed and acclaimed Biafra spokesperson, Nigerian government don't panic. Don't listen to Ipob. Nigerian media must listen. If you don't listen, that is your business. It is to your peril. You will not say IPOB did not say. Nnamdikanu have introduced that voice. He is our spokesperson. Why you are fighting him is because he's doing it right. If he's doing it wrong, you will be using it to fight IPOB. But he's doing it right now. Because if he say bad thing, it will be counted on to IPOB. So why are you now angry? Why are you angry? Thank you. Thank you. We move. Let us pray. Let us pray. Thank you, Zudo. Thank you, Ezemere. Thank you, Ezamara. Thank you, Ezemboche. Thank you, Memma. Imela Ezamara. Imela Onyudo. Imela Onye Njemonu. Imela Onye nyere anyị IPOB. Imela Onye nyere anyị Nnamdikanu. Imela Onye nyere anyị Radio Biafra. Imela Onye nyere anyị Radio Biafra Broadcasters. Imela Onye nyere anyị the members of leadership of IPOB. Imela from unit coordinator, both to executive of unit coordinator up to the leader of IPOB, Nnamdikanu. We thank you for giving them to us. And we thank you for giving us the real IPOB family members, those you called to restore Biafra, not those that come to see what we are doing. We thank you for giving them to us. They remain resolute. Under your grace, we will continue to push. We will continue to push. We do not ask you to do it alone, you and your angels. No. IPOB have indicated for you to use us. We are here. We want you to use us. Those that want to die, they are here. Those that want to go to jail, they are here. Anyhow you want to use us to destroy Nigeria and free all the ethnic nationalities that are victims of the British contraption called Nigeria. Every victim. That is our prayer. Use us to free them. That's all. We are not here to intimidate anybody. You know us. You called us. You know why you called us. Chukwabia. To destroy Nigeria and free Oduduwa, free Arewa, free Middle Belt if they want to be free. Biafra, you have given us a land. We are freed. Just total freedom because we have a name. We thank you for that. People recognize us as Biafrans. We thank you. We ask you to guide us, protect us, lead us, and give us victories on the wars ahead. Free Mazimaduabuchi, which is the key. You will not use Mazimaduabuchi to demolish Nigeria, and you will allow Nigeria to fall on him. Nigeria got the Gideon Abuja. We are not commanding you. But Nigeria are gonna dagide kan. Abuja na ada. Oya wishi Nigeria. Oga dagide. FreeNnamdikanu. FreeNnamdikanu. Oya kaya na ayogi. Okwaya ka ị na-egochi ụzọ. Okwaya ka ị na-egochi. Ifri ye ya direct anyị ihe ndị ka ọzọ. Anyị enweta ya. We free Oduduwa. We free Arewa. We free Middle Belt. Biafra is already freed. Only the total freedom we are asking for. And then Nnamdikanu will champion it and lead us to the final battle. And victory shall be ours. But we want you to free him. He will not continue to be there. Protect Biafrans all over the world. Provide for them. Guide us in our lands. Put confusion among our enemies. Continue to expose those that have hidden agendas against us. We do not ask you to hide our enemies, expose them, and give us the strength, the mindset, and the wisdom and knowledge to fight them. We are not cowards. We don't want you to send angels. We want to fight. Use us, Chukwabiam. Use us as you use Moses. The duty of the angel is to tell Moses to raise his staff. Why Moses would do it as a human being? That is what I do. Use us. If it is death, I won't Moses. We thank you, Ezudo. We thank you, Ezama. The when your jaw, mon on IPOB, mon outside, make up with him. I ask why they hide and do. Go see Ania can have lawyer. I am not doing with Narekele na rotutu, Magiki in the Rani. Imela, each in the lawyer in Emeha. Ofu sentence handed, worth millions. Thank you, Ezudo. Freedom anyị was certain. A na-ekwuzi maka anyị mgbe anyị bidoro asa ahụ miscreant. Imeela wewere IPOB sustain ya rute ugbu a. Ọ dịkwa na egwu. Ha emefuchaga ego Nigeria, ha na-ebi ego. Nara ekele IPOB onwe ndị na-ebi anya ego. Ọkwa anyị nwa ụkwụ, ọkwa anyị na-agba mmiri. Mmiri eji echi ya. Nara ekele, nara otuto n'ihi na ụmụ anyị aghaghị ikele gị. Ha aghaghị ife gị. Ụmụ anyị aghaghị ikele gị. Ha aghaghị ife gị. Ihe a ụgwọ eji gị na ya ịgwa ha na gị nwa na-enweghị chi ọzọ. Na-enweghị chi ọzọ, ndị mba ọzọ ga-abịa ebe a bịa otu ha na-eji akpọ chi ndị Israel, otu a ka a ga-eji akpọwazi Chineke ndị Biafra. Nara ekele, nara otuto. Ihe ndị ahụ n'aka gị ka ọ ga-esi eme. Imeela Ezudo na-enye ebochi n'aha gị, chi ukwu okike abịa amara pụrụ ime ihe niile. We have prayed. He said, thank you. Thank you, Omo Chineke. Thank you very, very much for joining us. Share it wide. Very, very wide. Very, very wide. Very, very, very wide. As we proceed, we are going to expose some things now because IPOB have a way of fighting. We have a way of fighting and we will continue to fight that way. It is, Nigeria cannot understand it. Thank you. They cannot understand it. They ask us our weapons, that's their business. Are we crying? No, we don't cry. We utilize our opportunities. They ask us weapon, but Moses knew his weapon. That God called Israelites out from the Egypt does not mean that the snake will not bite them. In case some people will try to confuse you, hey, they say God is involved. The people, Igbo youth are dying, Biafrans are dying. You ask the idiot. You said FreeNnamdikanu bring Igbo youth, they are dying. You ask the idiot. So Jesus deceived Peter. Jesus deceived Paul. Jesus deceived James. So Jesus deceived the Jewish youth and they were dying in the name of Jesus. So Jesus deceived the redeemed pastor that was killed in Abuja. So Jesus now deceived, what is her name that was killed the other day? That girl. Right? Deborah. So Jesus deceived Deborah. So now the can is now killing Igbo youth. So Jesus deceived Peter, deceived James. James was killed. Philip was killed. Nathaniel was killed. Because of Jesus, they were following. So as we die for fighting for Biafra, they now FreeNnamdikanu deceive us. So Jesus is also a deceiver. Oga pastor, onye hey, you want to save me? Hey, you don't want to die. So Peter that died, Jesus deceived Peter, deceived Matthew, deceived John. So who now deceived John the Baptist? Because he was not disciple of Jesus. Who deceived him? So he deceived himself. You are a stupid idiot, mad idiot. We fight for what we believe. Only free. These are people that eat free things. Oh, we tell remote up here. He don't know what people suffer for. Oh, we tell Otia can switch up or bam Bob 999 times ka Thomas Edison mere ya. Thomas Edison, he tried it 999 times until electric bulb enwuo. Ndị ọ dị ọsịsọ. Eme ya otu a, mee ya otu a, mee ya otu a, Biafra abịa. Anyị mee ya otu a, meruo ebe a, ma o kweghị we join Nigeria. A mad idiot. But since you have been fighting Ekwensu with Jesus, since Ekwensu ahụbeghị every day na fight, why not join Ekwensu? So because Biafra did not call under 1 year, we will now join Nigeria. But you have been fighting. Even you are in your business, you pray you will progress. For how many years now you are in that business? Have you buy the whole Nigeria? Are you not hoping you will get it? So somebody that is a wife will give birth to a child and the child died. So the man will not pregnant his wife again, and the hope that the wife will give birth to a living child. Is that what you mean? That if you go to market today, you don't sell, you will not go tomorrow. You are a very stupid idiot. We will deal with all of you. That you're useless, rubbish something. I met down here, then you will know. You will know. Oh, it's not a joke. We are Ipob. Very well prepared. Very, very well prepared. Very, very well. Then, when I'm at the Hanako, they want to cut my program. Why? Did you understand? Share the program very wide. They want to cut the program. They have allowed me, I don't know. I think if I'm saying the truth now, allow me now on Facebook. What is your problem? You told us that FreeNnamdikanu is deceiving Igbo youth. They are dying. But Deborah, no pastor told us that Jesus deceived Deborah and Deborah was killed. No bishop told us that the redeemed pastor woman that was massacred in Abuja, that she was deceived by Jesus and the pastor, and she was killed. It is Ipob that deceived Igbo youth. But Jesus didn't deceive the Jewish men. They died. Are we are they not killed for following Jesus? So is it our own that is different? You that have been fighting Satan for how many years? If you go to church now, will you not pray against devil? Have you killed devil? So why is even your grandfather, they pray against devil? Did they kill devil? Why is it Biafra we are fighting? You are even seeing the result. You see our achievement. You see it happening. You are asking us, when is it coming? Some idiot to come to deceive you and tell you, we'll do it like this, do it like this. Now it will come tomorrow. We will give you a date. 2023, we'll get it. As if we are foolish. Mad people. We restored Biafra 2020 by launching ESN. Since then, we have been defending the land. When Biafra again, they want to restore. If they kill us, do they tell you they kill, is it communal clashes? We will tell you it is Biafra. They killed. You can call it communal clashes in the north or in the middle belt. We secured our boundary. Freedom, first one is security. We guide our boundaries. Did you understand? We give order for removal of Nigerian flag. It is banned. It is exbit in Biafra land. Occupying our land. We ban Fulani cows. We ban national anthem. Even if your child is singing it, it is banned. We ban it. Taking over our land. After doing this one, we will implement this one. Right? Now, we are occupying our land. We take power away from the governors. If we give order, our people will obey. Taking over our land. Because that is how Fulani want it. So, we will use our high brain to occupy our land. Before they will know it, the only thing they will see here is their security. They will have no presence here again. The governor cannot command us without sending army. Go and ask them. Even environmental, if they do not send police, nobody will obey it. Did you understand? They must send army, send police, send the Bakassi, send the criminals before people will obey environmental sanitation. Nobody listens to them. We have taken power away from them. It is occupying our land. Some people gave you 2020. Are you mad? How many freedom fight? How many people have fight like Ipob and are being killed like Ipob and they were not given their freedom? Go and ask. Do you know how many countries we protest in? Do you know how many tables on earth, government on earth, we submitted our what is it called? Our complaint on their table. Do you think that every other freedom fighting movement that they have what is it called? The advantage that IPOB has. Are they in all part of the world? Do you know what our God did to us? Do you know where nobody can say it, even if you have done it 30 years ago, you cannot do it like IPOB. Go and ask now, our achievements. Some people come using the name of our leader, using the name of IPOB, tagging it in their name, call it autopilot. They tell you, it will cost 2023 if you give me money. Are you mad? So if Biafra come 2020, you say it is you. Are you foolish? Why not operate with your name? Let us see documents with your name and the name of your group. Why not be boastful of your name or your group? Must you attach FreeNnamdikanu IPOB? So that is what we are saying. That the very struggle that is handed over to us by Chukwu Abiyama must be guided. We'll guide it. So anybody that is telling you that there is a reason of being a coward because of this very land that is very well blessed, if our land is not blessed, why did they come here? They told you, you look up to heaven. That is where your help will come from. But they did not look to heaven. They were looking under. Why they discover our gold? Our gold. Were they looking at the up and they saw our Otangel? Were they looking at the up? God asked the white man, where were they looking? And they saw our crude oil. Is he not down? But they told us to look up. We know God is is in heaven. Our help comes there. They did not explain it very well. They told us to always be looking at heaven. Why they themselves, they bring their eyes down. Their anger is in them. Nnamdikanu came and told us, bring your eyes down. Look at what is in your land. You are blessed. Guide it. Fight for it. Protect it. These people and these people and these people and this person, they are helping the enemies to occupy our land. They are our enemy. That's what Nnamdikanu did. He discovered our enemies. He separated them from us. He told the world that these people are not with us. He told us that this is IPOB. Whatever we do is under central command. You know that IPOB did it. That's why when some people say, I will not obey command and control. They want to deceive us with command and control, but you were giving order for sit at home. Sit at home. How many people did you discuss it with? The order you were giving for sit at home, was it not command and control? Is it not command and control? Did you discover how many communities do you call meeting and tell them the reason why you are calling for sit at home? Is it not the same command and control that you are using? But you said that you don't agree. Did you call meeting in communities in Biafra land and tell them that we are going to sit at home? Is it not you just talk and you say you are enforcing it? Do they enforce civil disobedience? Why is it civil? You said you studied, you went to okay, we are back. We are back. I don't know what they are doing. They want to drop this program. But we will continue. We will continue. They should allow this program now. I don't know why. Thank you. All the achievements of IPOB that attracted you to join. We are going to play a voice or information about the guy that was killed, right? Then you now bring it together. I will now bring the voice of Mazi Jonathan. You will know that he's saying something there. He was saying something there. We are going to hit them all, but we are discussing now. We are discussing. So, what actually attracted you to come closer to IPOB? Did you not see myself? Did you not hear about BIM? Are you not aware of BZDM? Are you not aware of EPC? Are you not aware of Lower Niger Congress? Are you not aware of some other groups that told you they are fighting for freedom? What actually attracted you to come closer to IPOB? Had IPOB not made achievement, will you be here? Will you come closer to us? Will you infiltrate IPOB? Why didn't you go and infiltrate MASOP? Why didn't you go and infiltrate? Then, how did we make our achievement? Command and control. How did FreeNnamdikanu show his power to the Eastern governors? Command and control. How did we now prove to the world that we are ready for Biafra? Command and control. Are you aware we protested? We protested in the whole of Biafra land for FreeNnamdikanu. Are you aware? Are you not aware that we did so? Are you not aware that we marched from our battle bar leg as we are protecting for FreeNnamdikanu? Command and control. Why do you now come to enjoy our command and control achievements? Now, you now say, I don't believe in command and control. What actually is our instrument of achieving all those things that attracted you? In the America attracted IPOB, do you think that without command and control that those things will be achieved? Why are you now kicking against the command and control? That you say you love what IPOB is doing. How do you like what IPOB is doing or what FreeNnamdikanu is doing, and you will not like his command and control method of leading his people? Do you want us, if we bring out the topic, we will give you to discuss in unit and reply us? How many years will it take us to discuss? Don't you know that you are blessed with wisdom? Now, it is better few people will be in the leadership to take your information, then they will discuss it. They know you are wise. Not that they are wiser than you, but people must be there. You are wise if we are in democracy and we bring the issue, they brought the issue of what shall we do to free our leader. Do you know when the unit will return their replies? And everybody would like us to use his own idea. Everybody would like us to make use of his idea. If you make use of the other man's idea, they will say no. Is it not better you choose few people that will be looking into your complaint? It is report from down to up and order from up to down. That is how it is structured. Never change. Our leader will say, any day the next person at my back should shoot me down. Nelly of Ebu does not even know it because she is not a child of the family. She's not our daughter. If she's our daughter, she will understand. If our leader is talking, we knew. You cannot come from north. You'll be explaining the voice of my father to me, just like Nelly of Ebu. Do you see how she jumped into a matter she don't know? What our leader was saying is, if I come on one day and say command and control abolished, right? Or this one removed, or that no this one, all those, the way IPOB is working, then you know that is now not if he instruct our people not to be violent, in which he had been saying. People asked him, let us go after them. He said, no. The British want you to retaliate. Our leader had been stopping us. He thinks on Radio Biafra, he had been an advocate of peace. He's only angry when Nigerian army come in our communities to commit offense, to commit crime in a broad daylight. He will say, no, do not allow them to go. Force them to release that man. Let him not move with him. Don't allow police to move with that man or that boy. They will kill him. That's what our leader used to do. It is still for peace. How do you now repeat what you have been saying on Radio Biafra in the courtroom? Let there be peace. I want our people to be calm. He knew where he's fighting his freedom from. And he appreciates all your, what is it called? The love you are showing to him. Now, you cannot be showing him love. You will destroy what he planned. You don't know how we communicate with our God.
Your master told you the kind of goods you buy and put in his shop. You are buying another one. You tell him it will give you gain. But he said, I don't need such gain. I want to sell a genuine market. He said, let us enforce it. You does not enforce civil disobedience. It is no longer civil. Civil is what IPOB used to do. When they give order, people will obey. Nobody will enforce it. It is called civil. But they want to discredit our efforts by telling you they will enforce it, and on that day they will kill people. Now, is it civil disobedience anymore? If it is civil disobedience, why do Nigerian government publish the people that was killed? Are you civil? Are you civil and people were killed? It is uncivil because you say you will enforce it. Did you understand? And you enforce it, you kill. Nobody will record it as civil disobedience. Nobody. That is why all those people they killed in the name of Monday Sinatum and all the enforcement they did became in vain. Do you know why? Nobody backed any of the action with press release. Nobody take responsibilities of what happened. Nobody gave reason of why it happened. They just can say, Arida must be freed. It's a lie. When people shoot gun in Enugu, do you know how you prove it? You say, we are the people that enforce sit-at-home in Enugu. So government should know that they must free FreeNnamdikanu. But you used to hide. That is to say, all those things become infirm. It reflected nothing. Because they will call IPOB. IPOB will say, no, we are not the people. Why not you say we did it? So that they will count it on you. Did you see how cowardice behaves? Thank you. Did you see what we are telling them? If you do something, claim it. Do not hide behind so that they will target IPOB. That is our anger. We are not against you. Do not bring our name closer. There is a way Anglican do. There is a way Catholic do. There is a way Assemblies of God do. There is a way Winners do. There is a way Deeper Life do. You cannot come with our... Though we are the same Christian. But this that they have their own of the way of doing. You cannot force your own on us. You left Catholic, you started assembly, that's your business. You cannot be there in assembly, you'll be condemning their chaplet. It is when you are going to Catholic with them, that is when you will be in the house. You cannot be in another place, you conduct vote of no confidence in another church against the leadership of another church. Are you mad? Does it happen in communities that community leaders will conduct vote of no confidence against the other community leaders? Does it happen in the world? Are you foolish? Are you stupid? Thank you. Our leader must be freed. Mazimaduabuchi. There are channels to free him. And there are records you must see. There are victories you must secure. And there are records you must keep. I told our people earlier, this man cannot go as a criminal. Stop all this thing. You are acting as if they will use criminality to free FreeNnamdikanu. FreeNnamdikanu will rule the world with other leaders. You cannot tarnish this man knows the kind of freedom he needs for his people. And he have tried to secure it with endurance. Nobody can endure what FreeNnamdikanu have endured. Why are you now telling us you have anger? You are trying to show us you love FreeNnamdikanu and you want to destroy his job. Do you know what FreeNnamdikanu have endured in order to defeat Nigeria? Can you endure like him? We told you to endure. There is a way we do. If you don't want to follow our way, use your name and operate. Don't tag IPOB. Don't bring in FreeNnamdikanu. FreeNnamdikanu lists IPOB. And the name of IPOB is in the charges against FreeNnamdikanu. There is no other group he's leading. And if IPOB, you use the name of IPOB, it will be reflecting in court. That's what we told you. The name of autopilot is not mentioned in the charges. Therefore, you cannot use the name that is being mentioned to be trying to criminalize it. It will reflect in court. Our name are in the charges against FreeNnamdikanu from 2015 till now. You will hear IPOB there. You will not hear Atopalo. You will not hear Masop. FreeNnamdikanu leads IPOB till tomorrow. Don't act with the name of IPOB. Any rubbish. Don't do criminality with the name of ESN. Any rubbish. Because these names are registered. These names are well known. These names have proven themselves. And these names are recognized. Now, how can you see a name that reflects in the court? You will try to tarnish it. Don't you know it will be used against the man that leads that very group? Or don't you know there are amendment of charges? Even there are new warrants. You can be in the detention as awaiting trial, then they will bring you a new warrant. Don't you know? A case may arise and your name will reflect. A current warrant will come. Even if you finish this one, you will go to court for the second court warrant. Not even amendment of charge. Warrant. Another warrant. A warrant sheet will come. And they will call you in record and inform you that you have another warrant. There are people that will be jailed for complete 5 years. Yes, within 1 year or 2 years, some criminal will be caught and the name will be reflected. And they will send government lawyer, they will come in the name of human rights. They will come and interview you. Immediately a single word or your answer to questions relate to that very allegation. They will go back and bring you another warrant. If such thing can happen, what about the amendment of charge? That is very easy for Attorney General of this Federation or Commissioner for Justice of the state. That is still Attorney General of the state. Right? Very, very easy. Amendment of charge. Because when they take you to court, a Nigerian court with capital offense, right? Capital offense, the judge, the magistrate will say that, are you Mr. Kekokafo? You say, yes, sir. They will say, listen attentively for the charge prepared against you by the Commissioner of Police. No, Commissioner of Police is all about other charges. But if it is murder, they will say, or attempted murder, they will say, charge prepared against you by the state. Did you understand? Murder case, right? And attempted murder, they will say, the court will say, charges prepared against you by the state. That is governor. Now, but other offenses, they will say, the charges prepared against you by the Commissioner of Police. Did you understand? Now, that on the social time, you did social thing, you committed social thing. Are you guilty or not? Guess it, I am not guilty. The magistrate will now say, okay, the court clerk will now reply the magistrate. The accused man pleaded not guilty. The magistrate now will be that. As the accused man pleaded not guilty, this honorable court have no power over this case. And the accused man should be remanded to prison custody. And your case file should be transferred to DPP for further investigation. And your barrister may file a motion to the High Court. As court pleases. Waiting trial. Thank you. Did you understand? Waiting trial. Now there is something I want you to pick there. They said your case file should be transferred to DPP for further investigation. That is to say, I am trying to prove to you the power of the Attorney General. That is to say that they have not concluded with the investigation of the police. But the final investigation will come through the DPP, in which they will use to go to court, because the prosecutor will come from the DPP. If it is Abuja, it's called Minister of Justice. It is also Minister of Justice also in the state, but they call it DPP office, Director for Public Prosecution, DPP. Right? Now, in that place they have the right to discharge your case. Do you know how they will do it? It is according to the same thing that the magistrate said, that they have the final say. Now, at the end of the day, the Attorney General may write a report, that is Commissioner for Justice. If it is in the federal, it is Minister of Justice. Right? He will now write a report to that the same magistrate. We call it no case to answer. He will now write and condemn all the allegation or everything about that case written by the police. After writing it, he will now refer you back to the magistrate court that reminded you. If it is magistrate court 4 or court 5 or court 3, he will take you the case back. If you are in a waiting trial, you will be in afternoon like this. A court, they will come and call you. Warder will call you. If you go out, they will take you to court. They will repeat those charges against you they read that day. After reading it out, the magistrate will now say, according to the Honorable Attorney General of the state. That's what the Jimako told Attorney General of the Federation. You have the right to decide this case. This case in your office, Attorney Amalami. Did you understand? The Attorney General will now say, okay, after the magistrate they read it out, that according to the Attorney General of the state, because the Constitution says that the Attorney General have every right to discharge any case from in his honorable office, because he have the final investigation. After police investigation, the Ministry of Justice have the final. They are the people that will appoint a prosecutor that will prosecute you. And they are the people that the Attorney General will fix your case to the court. They want to send it. It is there you can change the court. But they are the people that will call, he is the person that will call a prosecutor. Counsel, prosecute this case in so court. He will fix your case to the court. So that's what we are saying. Now, when you know that when they can bring, there can be amendment of charge, right? And you know that a warrant can come, another warrant. There are people in detention, they are facing 3 warrants. One person. Maybe he's jailed 5 years on one. The other ones, he will go to court for that one. Those ones are pending. That's why we told you. The name IPOB, there is a way we operate. If you want to practice criminality, keep away from our name. Our name is not just a name. It covers the people of Biafra. Okowa is killing our people. Who is now talking? IPOB. Can anybody talk? Can anybody talk? Now, if you pollute the name of IPOB, can a governor listen to our voice? Can a governor tremble? Can a governor investigate our information to him? The answer is no. Now, why do you want to pollute the name? Why do you want to pollute the name IPOB? We move. Let us go to our leader must be free. Simple. The best thing we did, what you have to do, don't be emotional. Follow the instruction to secure the life of FreeNnamdikanu first. The key of the matter, secure the life of FreeNnamdikanu first. You cannot defeat him. Secure it. Secure him to be in DSS. Secure him from taking him, fight against taking him away from DSS to another detention facility. These are wars. We double cross them. Do you know that they wanted they wanted Simon and Co to be causing violence here to the extent that at a time Nigerian government will do a setup as they used to do, and they will say they apprehended ESN, suspected ESN at a Lokoja, going to DSS. Did you understand? To rescue Nnamdi. From there, they will change our leader to one northern barrack, and they will now announce it that Nnamdi is safe, that he is kept in an unknown detention facility. A detention facility. But will not be announced because the ESN will go and rescue him. This is allegation that will come from Nigeria. And from there, you'll be hearing the voice of a leader from Punch and Vanguard. That's what they wanted to use Simon and Co to do. They will give us allegation that we want to come and save him. I told our people, ESN have nothing to do with FreeNnamdikanu. Anybody that told you, our men must be equipped, our leader must be freed, they want to set us up so that they would dismantle our leader from DSS and take him to where Fulani will be giving him urine to drink, where Fulani will be torturing him in the morning in one army barrack. That's what they want to take him to. They are not comfortable that our lawyers visit him 2 times in a week. So they are looking for a reason to stop that, when they know that they cannot counter it in court. So they want to set confusion, that you are joining them to shout, hey, our men must be equipped. Hey, our men must be equipped. As useless as you are. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Monsieur. Did you understand? In a Timbu, today you are seeing it. They are now in exile. Okwandi Wala, commander of ESN non-grant, is now in exile. looking for alliance, begging people for alliance. A group, you'll be making out with it. But IPOB is in alliance with the Ambazonia. Not a group here, because we can't be alliance with you. You will join IPOB. We are the leading group. Go and read it. Go and read Freedom Fighting Movement. We that is leading, you will meet us. Not we looking for you. We cannot be looking for you. Unless you are not serious, because unless you don't need freedom. Every other ones will join you that is doing it well. Your leaders will be your leader, but they know that this is the general leader. Right? If you want to be taking order from your leader direct, then when IPOB give order, your leader will now give you order. Not you telling us you are waiting for IPOB to call you, to come and meet you. You hijack a vessel. Ask for FreeNnamdikanu. Is that how we operate? We don't operate that way. You would have sustained hijacking vessel with your group, name of your group. Stop waiting for IPOB to come. You would have continued so that let us see if they will use it and free our leader. And they might use it then. But you did it because we are not doing it willingly. You want to attract IPOB to come and give you money. Yeah, I wanted to give us money, to come and see us. That they sponsor the Avengers. And they say, oh, Biafra National League. So you were waiting for IPOB to come and give you money. And you say you are fighting for your land. And today you are working with autopilot. Because they collect money to give you. IPOB don't give money to people that fight for their land. Go to ES and we don't pay them. So you are Biafra National Guide, National League, National League. Not BNG, no. Not Vincent, not Innocent. That National League or League, right? That one. BNL. You waited for Chike, and go when you hijack vessel. Why not continue? So that if they do not listen to IPOB, they will listen to you. What you did was to say what the enemy told you. Try to bring us together with Avengers. You say we were giving money to Avengers. We did not give you. That is the only point the enemy asked you to say. And you made it. You think you can confuse us. You don't know that after you did it, we'll pick it out, giving us allegation that we gave Avengers money. And you say that you are the Biafra National League leader. Can you bring the documents that we gave Avengers money? The answer is no. And you want us to come and meet you. Had you continued, why not continue so that Nigeria will be afraid of you? Must we come and meet you? To give you money and to thank you for for fighting for FreeNnamdikanu. How many people shall we thank? Nnamdikanu thank everybody. So he did not thank, he would take it. When he appeared in Israel, he thanked everybody. But he said you are Biafra National League. So the only thank you need is when IPOB give you money. But Nnamdikanu thanked everybody. Just few names he mentioned, he thanked everybody. He did not mention our name. We accepted the thank. So why do you want your name? You want it to thank you? Because the money you need. Let us move. One video was circulated yesterday until IPOB is Nigeria, IPOB share this program. Share this program. IPOB. They brought the video. The guy was killed very well. They killed him. Do you know that very video is another exposition of hope? Have you forgotten that there were about 7 graveyards discovered in Biafra land bushes after the Python dance? During and after the Python dance. 7. Are you aware? Now, do you know how many graveyards that will be in Imo bushes now? Don't you see some videos and pictures? So they claim that they are Nigerian army. They go to see Nigerian police that they were looking for the criminal kidnappers or unknown gunmen or ESN, and they saw where they are throwing dead body. It's a lie. Nigerian armies are the people that, any pit they throw human being in Imo State, Hope Uzodinma is aware. Hope Uzodinma is aware. The guy they published, the video came up. They told us is Ogu of Mozambique. Thank God for Radio Biafra, Jonathan Chinedu. He debunked it immediately because we are IPOB. Yes, our people have shown the government that they don't love evil. That's one thing I pick from the video people posted. There was no good comment concerning the video. Had it been, it was the Ogu. It was a sign to the evil men that none of our people is happy with any man that is evil. Whether they see your picture or they see your video, immediately they hear you are dead, they will rejoice. Though it wasn't Ogu, but people were saying, even now people are still celebrating. Then ask yourself, is this man a good man? Had it been he was the man that died? Do you know people will kill cows? Do you see how our people love peace? Do you see why our leader said he don't need trouble? He want our land to be calm. He did not say, I want ESM to come out of the bush. Infiltrator did not tell you. He said, I want our land to be calm. He did not say, I want our bush to be calm. Understand it. I want our land to be calm and peaceful. He did not say, I want our bush to be calm and peaceful. Oh, Alora Hawan. Elehana, but the owner three look over there and Imana. Ihe ga-eji ụlọ nne ya fụrụ ọhịa. Ọ wee kwucha ha na-achọ ka akọwachara ya ihe niile. Right? So let us play an information about the Ogu of Mozambique, right? Ogu of Mozambique. Sorry, not Ogu. That man that was killed. That man that was killed. I want to play a voice note. A voice note. Listen.
From Banana Junction to Yara Road, all the boy now control level.
No, let me start afresh, please.
Man, this guy now I will go to.
Listen.
He's from Amuebu, Ebenato, in Oso, LGA, Imo State. Menoya Sifu of village. Distance money row 5 posts. Row 5 posts is my brother. So, but here, this is.
Do you know who is talking? He's talking about the guy that was killed. And the whole Uzodinma tried to place him, to front him as the Ogu. Right? Listen, oh. Listen. Because this is somebody, the brother to that guy that was killed. Listen. Thank God that video where they took that guy to the bush, though he was misled, right? But the faces of those people that killed that guy can be dictated. It can be captured from the camera. Their faces can be captured. At least at least 2 or 3 faces. There are forensic investigators who have an IPOB. They can do so. We'll find those people that did those things. That is the infiltrators, criminals claiming to be ESN. Listen to the brother of that guy that was killed. He said his house is not up to 5 posts to the house of that guy. He said his name is Ugochukwu. Listen.
Man, this guy now Ugochukwu is from Amuebu, Ebenato, in Oso, LGA, Imo State. Menoya Sifu of a village. Distance money area 5 posts. All area 5 posts is my brother. So, but here this is surprise owner. Our people manding on Lagos, manding on Chebeni now video on your blog was surprised because no more man exactly here this boy man is the boy. All along why would you mask that's not the boy no one. Now the government on the emblem ticket on the emblem ticket.
Ndị a na-eti ntu na taya moto ya amapuo. Ndị a na-ere emblem ticket. That guy, all ihe ọ na-arụ before ndị infiltrators fake ESN na jam ya confuse ya. Listen, ihe a eji mara ya ihe ọ na-arụ.
Na Olo to Yara Road, from Banana Junction to Yara Road, all the boy na control about Olo Central Zone. Yana umaka emblem pocket in doti ya with stickers in the government. Yes, so the boy now. But I'm gonna mean we know community. Exactly the facts we nominated Bob well. We are still investigating them. Mama we have a bank we can suspect. Man, I award the guy. Award the guy. Thank you.
I will play it again. Okay, check who could on something.
But the kill is so cold. How about the boy? How about the boy? How about the boy? Wow. They killed him. How about the boy? The boy,
do you see that people knew him? Let us listen to it again. That is a brother to the guy that was killed. Now, after I will now play the voice of Mazi Jonathan Chinedu. You will now compare it together. The guy before he was deceived, because the only people that is very easy and closer to these very criminal infiltrators claiming to be ESN criminals are the Agboro people. The job of this guy is like Agboro on an ticket. Na-ere emblem ahụ na-ere ticket, sorry, ndị na-ere ticket na-ere emblem na-achụ onye gbara bucket a na-eti na moto for transport or something maka ndị passenger itinye that, right? Ihe dị guy na ya na. Let us listen again. Ka mara village ya Ugochukwu, listen.
This guy na ahịa Ugochukwu is from Amebu, Ebenato, in Oso, LG, Imo State. Menoya Sifu of village. Distance money area 5 posts. All area 5 posts is my brother. So, but here this is surprise owner. Our people manding on Lagos, manding on Chebeni now video on your blog was surprised because no more man exactly here this boy man is the boy. All along why would you mask that's not the boy no one. Now the government on the emblem ticket on the emblem ticket na Olo to Yara Road, from Banana Junction to Yara Road, all the boy na control about Olo Central Zone. Yana umaka emblem pocket in doti ya with stickers in the government. Yes, so the boy now. But I'm gonna mean we know community. Exactly the facts we nominated Bob well. We are still investigating them. Mama ụmụ ihe ebube abụ amakọ ya wụ ihe aka na suspect mana ọ wụrụ na ọwụ ọdịga ọwụ. Thank you.
Okay. Now, let us analyze first. After, I will tell them how can I check because they are surprised about the video, right? Thank God that IPOB understood earlier and know the truth and debunk it. Now, we have come to I will play to you the people of that very village, say from Amiibo. His name is Ugochukwu. From Amiibo, Ebenato, in also local government. That guy that you saw, they draw and throw, they killed and throw, they killed him. Throw him inside a pit of where he used to kill people and throw in. Did you understand? Now, he sells tickets. He sells bucket. He sells bucket, government buckets. He is working for Imo State Ministry of Transport. He sells this thing from Banana Junction to Ihiala Road up, right? He's in charge of ticket and all these things. That guy that was killed, putting on red, they say he's a Ogu. His brother is talking. He said, our house is not 5 posts gap. His name is Ugochukwu, but he's married, but we don't know why he was killed. Is it because he's involved in a bag or what? Now, I want to play to the village, to the people of that village, what actually caused to his death. Let us listen. Let us listen. Let us listen and let us listen.
Thinking that it is this man being killed, the mayor of Mozambique, it is lie, please. You see the pitch they put. These are the impostors, people that are using ESN to commit horrible crime.
Listen, this is what he committed. The people from that army, you are worrying. You don't know what he did. You know he said ticket. He sells government bucket for transport. He sells everything, right? The person that I play his voice, who said, then listen to what your brother did. Radio Biafra is talking. Listen.
What really transpired? That man you are seeing here that was asking for his life, people were saying, oh, it's lie. Please. It's lie. These people are government agents, fake ESN infiltrators. You know, they used to recruit people, telling people that they are ESN. Now, this guy entered, thinking that he is, one thing is this, when people don't listen, because there is no more recruitment of ESN of any sort. Please, when people don't listen,
the people from Army, Bebenato, also local government, listen to what your brother did. You know he said, we don't have any business with it, both IPOB, not in ESN. Listen.
Get the right information because they don't listen. They fall victims of what they don't want. That is a problem our people are having. When you don't listen to Radio Biafra,
let us go back.
Don't listen to Radio, thinking that it is this man being killed, the mayor of Mozambique. It is lie, please. You see the pitch they put. These are the impostors, people that are using ESN to commit horrible crime. Let me tell you what really transpired. That man you are seeing here that was asking for his life, people were saying, oh, it's lie. Please. It's lie. These people are government agents, fake ESN infiltrators. You know, they used to recruit people, telling people that they are ESN. Now, this guy entered, thinking that he is, one thing is this, when people don't listen, because there is no more recruitment of of ESN of any sort. Please, when people don't listen, don't get the right information because they don't listen, they fall victims of what they don't want. That is a problem our people are having. When you don't listen to Radio Biafra, you feel that you have outgrown listening to Radio Biafra, it doesn't mean anything. That you have known it all. You will fall into a problem that will consume your life. That is what happened.
So, did you hear the people from Army Webenator? Do you hear what the guy did? Now, the man that was killed, that the Hopos of the man quickly rushed and then tried to present as Ogu Mozambique. Ogu that Dokubo is very, very aware of how his whereabouts. Ogu of Mozambique, that Ogu. Dokubo knows his whereabouts. Now, what Hopos of the man did was to front the video and try to promote it as Ogu of Mozambique. Did you understand? But this guy was working for Hope Uzodinma. He was deceived to join fake autopilot infiltrator criminals trying to destroy the name of ESN. Did you understand? They knew him as somebody collecting, selling tickets for transport, selling buckets. His name is Ugochu. He is married, right? From Amiibo, Ebenator, Osun local government. But they don't know that infiltrator Simon Eba and co have deceived the guy, telling him that is a ESN, that ESN, he joined them. He later said, no, what I heard about ESN is not what you are doing. And for long, they have been looking for this guy to kill him. They have been looking for this guy to kill him, so that he will not leak secret. So therefore, the death of the guy, Hope Uzodinma, is involved. If Hope Uzodinma is not involved, Hope Uzodinma should have shown us that very bit. He would have declared it. He would have sent security to find out that bit. In Imo State, for seeing that video, he would have come up this morning to know what happened. Is Musi praying now? No. No music, Resilient Mint. Apart from the voices I played. Right? So don't worry, unless some other voice of people there, my neighbor, people, they are part of us. We move. So let us continue. Are you telling us that this very excuse me? Okay. So, are you telling me that Hope Uzodinma is not aware of that, the death of that guy? Now, but the guy is working under Imo State transportation. Somebody that is in charge of tickets, in charge of buckets that they used to give commercial drivers and other people to throw dirt in their vehicle. He's in charge of those people that used to put nail on the stick or wood and keep it for driver so that the tire will less and for them to catch you and collect your money. Right? Did you understand? And give you a ticket. That's what the guy is working. His name is Ugochu. But Simon and Co, they deceive him. Because the only people that is easier for the infiltrators to meet are the people who are in Aburu. You know, there is difference from drivers and Aburu. The Aburu is so closer to them, and the Aburu are the only people, governor and politicians, they does not meet drivers, they meet Aburu. Aburu knows the kind of people to give you. That very guy he may not be the first, because as somebody that is in position to say ticket, he have his workers. Maybe other his workers are involved in the fake ESN. Because these are the people that criminals will meet and say, "Oh, politician, we need boys." He's just like a commander. Even to be collecting tickets, giving tickets in one pit. You are a chairman, talk more of somebody that is in charge from Banana Junction down to Ihiala Road, is in charge of ticket and some other thing. Both trailer, you know now. So he have connection of criminals. Maybe he have finally joined by himself. Because first of all, he might have connected people to the fake ESN. Agboro have connection. Agboro, if you want to do a dirty job, they meet Agboro very easy. Somebody that is in charge of ticket is an Agboro, not a driver. Driver is different from Agboro. Did you understand how the Simon Eber and their criminal met that guy, that very hefty guy that would have based on his selling ticket? He's now killed. Do you see how they kill him? And that video, when they were coming out from that pit, their faces show. Their faces should be captured. Those people are criminals. At least 2 people there, their faces are showing. Our forensic investigators should get it. These are criminals in our land. Let them be pinpoint. Let them look it. Let them screenshot that video. And our people that can do it, screenshot it, get their picture bold. Let us circulate it. These are the criminals. These are the criminals. They must be hung. If we hold them, they are the criminal infiltrators. Had they succeeded in selling out that video, do you see that the news headline would have been bubbling today? Why is the media quiet? We confronted them within a short of 3 hours of the circulation of the video. We confronted them. We gave order, and our people listened. Had it was when infiltrators was much, they would have been boasting with that video. They would have destroyed something for us. But today, to show you that we have destroyed the infiltrators, they wouldn't have listened had they been the people that's been posted that video. But to show that IPOB is one, immediately only the few that you saw are the infiltrators and some ordinary people that always try to carry out news that they don't know. Did you understand? That is it. So, had it was infiltrators that overrun the media, one day, the news would have carried it. But IPOB overruns the media. We gave order, we pull it down. The few that are seen there cannot trend. We are the people that trend video. If they allow us to keep on with it, from that night till this morning, it will trend both on Twitter and it will appear on news. You will see it on Punch. You will see it on, you will be hearing it. IPOB General Commander ESN, Kingpin, they have killed. It will trend for complete 1 week. That thing you saw that you wanted to see, you were sharing 1 week. But the Abuja prison break, Kuje prison break, it is not trending. The ravaging of the northern part of Fulani, not trending. They are looking for a trending news. Do you see how Okawa is killing us? They are telling you they are killing IPOB. As if IPOB are the people that is meant to kill. You have justified us. Different courts in Nigeria have justified us. Why is it that you kill us? He says, are we fouls to be killed? We are legal. Why do you always, just like Joseph, he killed people in traditional marriage. He says that are we people that are positioned to, are we supposed to be killed? Are we not human beings? IPOB, very legalized, indigenous people of Biafra, legitimate. All of that we do is legit. You want to defend your crime of killing people with IPOB. Are we supposed to be killed? Is it not envy? Is it lawful to kill us? It is not. Is it not envy? Why do you cover your crime with IPOB? Are we the people that should be killed? We are asking them. You kill people, you say it's IPOB. Is killing of IPOB, is it justified? Is the killing of IPOB lawful? Why is Nigerian Army and Nigerian police and their governors claiming to be showing their stupidity? Is killing IPOB lawful? Why do you use it to make a headline? Is it lawful? Is it not criminality? Is it not criminality? Who justifies it? UN condemns it. All we do is legal. Why do you post with killing of IPOB? You kill citizens, says IPOB. If I'm your cover, I want to remind IPOB from Mazimaduabuchi. Let me remind you. Maybe you have forgotten. It would have been added in the press release. If I'm your cover, it is now that we are just discovering because the police is shouting. If I have been saying it, he had been silently killing our people. He must provide that very commissioner that served under his government. His name is called Muslim Smith. What is he called? Muslim Smith was IG police then that killed Masobians under Wazirike. What is the name of this guy? This very man. Hafiz Muhammad Inua. Hafiz Muhammad Inua. Somebody should send it to Mazimaduabuchi. They should go back and get the records of when this man was on duty. Hafiz, he was the man who arrested the Delta State Coordinator. He kidnapped him. Even Sunda Shaka, Delta State Provost, though the State Coordinator was released after a year, so many of them was killed. So many people are missing in Delta. Under the order or command of this very man, Hafiz Muhammad Inua, a Fulani man, who came here, he killed us by the support of Ifeanyi Okowa. If you want the record of what happened in Delta against our people by this very Hafiz Muhammad Inua, you can go back to IPOB Delta State. Let them give us what happened there 2019, 2020. 2019, 2020. That very man killed us under Ifeanyi Okowa, not the recent one. Many are missing in Delta. Many are missing in Delta. We saw dead bodies of many. Many are in jail till today. That was kidnapped by Hafiz Muhammad Inua, the then Commissioner of Police. It was when we raised alarm then that they changed him. So we need to come up with those records. We need to come up with it and keep it standby. As if Ifeanyi Okowa will try to jump out again, to try to be killing our people and claim as if IPOB is not, the killing of IPOB is justified. He will now provide a court that will rule that IPOB should be killed. Let us now see how that court is greater than the decision of UN working group. Then we will now know. Let us go back. Maybe you are joining us. We want you to know that using the name of ESN to commit crime, we can never allow you to do so. You may be trying to hide, no problem. Or one revenue once. Okay, I defend the Biafra genocide. Right? You know, some people, that is why I ask them, once. Ask Fulani, why do they run away from the other side? Who say come after them, that place you saw them? That does not mean that men are not working. Did you understand? Maybe you join us. Here it too. Master Jonathan Chinedu told you that they deceive him. Simple. He joined fake ESN and today he's dead. Hope Zadema want to hide the mayor of Mozambique. Now, Hope Zadema, you had the news, you never investigated. Your police never alarmed. They are waiting to gather some northern people they sent here to learn Igbo language. Over 15 years ago, to gather them now and present the Biafran flag and tag them. Just as they gathered the people in Izombe that was doing Okrosha. Right? Izombe. Last Saturday, they were doing Okrosha or what in Izombe. The Bubago went there and kidnapped them. Hand them over to the police. The police started shouting, brought the Biafran flag closer to them. But when you went to that market square where they were doing that thing, Did you see Biafra flag? Why do you now come up with Biafra flag? You now started chatting. Ipob, yes. Where do you got people that was doing their annual event, traditional event, culture? Commissioner was shouting. But to give us a video, live video, when you were combating with this your so-called ESN, no way. Because we know you cannot confront ESN. But are you not a Nigerian force? Don't you have the money? So you can take bribe, then you cannot go with your full force. So if the army or police is going to such a battle without media, are they going to work? What are you going to do? You are going to gossip. So after the very journey of combating your very ESN, you will now come and take story. No video. But you used to see ESN when they are dealing with Fulani cows in the bush. Don't you see the video quality? Don't you see video? Don't you see video when they were attacking Kuje prison? Don't you see video of Fulani attacking? Don't you even see video of militant in the coastal area? Don't you see their video? Why is it that we never see video of Nigerian army combating ESN? Why is it that we never see a video of Nigerian army Nigerian police combating ESN? Every time you go and gather the northerners you send here to learn Igbo. Are you not aware we are aware? Don't you know? Over 20 years they have been learning Igbo. Some learn Olo, some learn Owen, some speak in Bise, some speak in Suka, some speak on it, some speak in Newi. Tomorrow you gather them. It's a Ipob is a deep deal to be speaking Igbo, as if we don't know. Take a bone or mad idiots. Thank you. Are you now telling us that these people they are gathering, the people they said they are arrested, these people they were doing the coach and zombie? Are you not aware? Who opposed them? Now, do you know the secret that very video of the killing of the guy exposed? Do you see that very pit, that place they were throwing the guy from? It is low, the grass there is low. Means that it's not the first person they have caused from there. They have drawn from there to that pit. Don't you see by the side? There are at least like those sides are bushes. Now you know that place is bush that you can see grasses. You can see by this side they cannot draw the guy to here. He can't move. That place that drawing him is like road. Though left does not follow them, but it's to show you that so many people have been killed and thrown into that place. It is a secret pit of who opposed on them. Part, not one, two. This one is part of it too. There are multiple graveyards in Imo State by us of them. You used to see Nigerian army or police. They discover it in the bush. It is not discovering. They just show you what they digged. We have evidences. What are the evidences? Our evidence and the backup is the 7 graveyards that was discovered in different parts of Biafra land during and after the Python dance. We discovered 7 graveyards where they threw our people, pour them acid. We discovered one in Okwa. Is it 2 in Okwa? We discovered one in Isalang and some other places. When they killed us in Mbo, 29th May 2016, there was a graveyard in Onitsha Barak. It is still there now. Where we are not threw our people in. It is still there now in Onitsha Barak now. There now. So maybe you are not aware. Go to Onitsha Barak. Maybe you have dig your own graveyard. So you are killing. Can a criminal be pushing the other criminal? You are also killing. You have dig your own graveyard. Although it is done by time, you have your graveyard. Right? But if you, maybe your own is not around, Soludo, your own may be not in the barrack. Your own may be in the bush. But we are telling you that there is a graveyard where we are not through our people. On the 30th May, in the night. They went to hospital and took our people that we took there. That was on bullet wound. Gunshot, the Obiano went and took them. Killed them. Some that fell in the gutter, he went and poured them acid. Obiano. So if we are telling you that all the graveyard you see in Imo State, anywhere they throw somebody, whether they kill a traditional ruler, whether they kill anybody, don't call it unknown government. The government is aware. It is the pattern of Nigeria. We can defend it with the 7 graveyard discovered during and after Python dance. We always for 100 steps ahead of them. If we deal with you, you know. Mad people. Okay, if we are saying something, not just witness. Are you sure? Oh, that we have everything prepared. We have it prepared. If can you tell us Nigerian army is not aware? Then we will bring those ones that happened 2017. Then they will tell us who did it. Mad people. They did it. Most of them. Let me play it again. I want to play the voice of somebody that came from the same village with the guy that was killed. They said he's Ogu of Mozambique. It's a lie. Not him. Look at the guy, the voice of the brother, listen.
But okay, what's so going on?
Sorry, let me go.
This guy is from Amebu, Ebenato, in Oso, LG, Imo State. Menoyas of village. Distance many 5 posts. All 5 posts is my brother. So, but here, this is surprise owner. Our people, Mandino Lagos, Mandino Chibeni, now video on your was surprised because no more man is that this boy, it's the boy. All along, why would you mask? That's not the boy no more. Now, government,
listen.
On the emblem ticket, on the on a regional emblem ticket, na all to Yara Road. From Banana Junction to Yara Road, all the boy na control level, all the transit, Yana emblem pocket in Dotia, stickers in the government. Yes, the boy now. But I'm going to we know community. It's exactly the fact. We are still investigating them. We have a Makoya, I can suspect. Award the guy. Award the guy. Thank you.
Did you understand? He is not Ogu. His name is Ugochukwu. He is not the Ogu that was killed, that people say was killed. Ogu is declared wanted. If ESN capture Ogu, Ogu is a politician. He will not be paraded. The people we can parade are those who claiming to be fake ESN. We parade them to show them to the world, to the communities that these people are not ESN. Right? But Ogu, a criminal, a terrorist, is working on that politician, they will try to use it against IPOB. Don't you know? So, how can they publish such thing you think it is for us? That is why, from this one now, it is teaching us a lesson. We will take, we will know that when we see such things, we must wait until it comes. There are some things people will send to me, I will not post it. Those things will be, there are information that will come, we will not even expose it. But some people will just rush immediately and expose it. As if you are the only one that will see it on your wall. Though our people was showing the government, I have said it before, they have shown the government and the politician how they hate the Bubagu and how they hate evil people in our land. They will always rejoice if anything happened to bad one. The same thing they will do if a governor die or a politician. They will rejoice. though they were rejoicing on the wrong person, but it was a signal to them that we hate evil, that we hate Ipob and anything connected to them, though they shared the wrong video. But it was a sign to the politicians that we don't need Ipob. That man that they thought he was the one, had it been it was him, people will still be celebrating. It is the very fact. So we are telling them that if you are involved in criminality in our land, stop it. There is hope. The hope is Biafra. One fact our people should hold on their hand or in their hand is that now that Nigeria is shaking, the only people that have hope are the people of Biafra. And the Oduduwa that have been calling names. Their name. Now that Nigeria is falling, do you know that the people that is crying, they not? They have never organized themselves. Even if Nigeria collapse, they have packed money for years, but they are not organized. The only people that are organized now is the people of Biafra. Now, we are praying for Nigeria to fall. We have something to hold. No other people have something to hold, apart from us and the Oduduwa agitators. Not Oduduwa politicians. Do you see our achievement? That we laugh when something bad happened to Nigeria. Why? Because we have Biafra. If we have Nigeria with them, we cannot be rejoicing if it happened to Nigeria. Did you understand? Now, why do they cry if it happened to Nigeria? They have nothing to hold apart from Nigeria. But we have something to hold because we have Biafra. Thank you. We move. Thank you. Did you understand what we are doing? So, what IPOB is doing is out of Tanketa Egosia. If we want to do, did you just imagine, this guy was selling tickets. The people knew him, the business he does. But when someone and their criminal gang infiltrated them, because he is on Agoro work, he sell tickets, he sell emblem, he sell buckets for transporters, Ugochu, from Army Ibenato, or local government, the guy that was killed. Now they deceive him to enter fake ESN. And he later said no when they saw the activities of fake ESN, because the same pit they dragged him to go and kill him. That guy have followed them to go and kill somebody there. That is their pit, part of one of their pit. They used to kill and throw. That's very plain. That's why immediately they took that guy to that place. He knew that anybody they brought there, he's going to die. You heard his voice. He said, before you kill me, he knew that if they bring you to there, you will die. And that's exactly where they brought him to. He now concluded, he was not begging to be alive, no. He knew that nobody come there and be alive. He knew that the pit of blood is there already. These Biosadema, he knew they are closer to the pit of death, that he would die. He had followed them to kill. And they took him to the same place to kill him. That will go to. Did you understand? Ask yourself, why did he not say, I beg? I beg you, let me call. Or say, that is to say, that place is last bus stop. A place of no return, ground of no return. The Ugochukwu knew. Also, the man must be held responsible. That very pit must, also the man must provide it. That is a land of no return. Ugochukwu knew it before he was killed. He did not beg for his life. He begged for message. He knew he would die. That he have followed them to kill people there. So they convinced him, they put him to the fake ESN. Share the program very, very wide. Did you understand? He later disagreed with them. They have been looking for him so long. They have been looking for that guy. Until they got him. They now brought him to that point where they used to kill people. That pit, so many people are there. Ozodema is aware of that very place. Go and ask Ozodema, the Supreme Court administrator. Not the governor, administrator. Did you elect him? Did you elect him? Why do you call him governor? Administrator, just as they used to appoint Temi Ejo, as they appointed Navy Captain Temi Ejo, military administrator. This one is Supreme Court administrator. Fasanya, military administrator. Frank Achobina, military administrator. Did you understand? This one is Supreme Court administrator. Who opposed on them? Was he elected? The answer is no. He was appointed. As they used to appoint governor. If we sleep, waking in the morning, reaching to school, the teacher will tell us, the new governor of Enugu State is called what? I say, no, Temi Ejo. Temi Ejo, within some months, he will be shifted to Abia. From Abia, they shifted him to Rivers. What was he taking? His double portion. All of them that was sent here, let me expose them to you. They were taking their double portion that was promised to them during the Biafra genocide. The slogan was, capture Usakole, double pay. Capture Abagana, double pay. Capture Aba, double pay. Capture Omahi, double pay. Capture Mbo, double pay. Capture Afibo, double pay. Capture Port Harcourt, that is Igota, they call it double pay. Capture Owerri, double pay. Owerri, they take it both Owerri and Mbise. Right? Capture Olu, double pay. Capture Okigwe, double pay. Capture Abakaliki, double pay. Capture Enugu, double pay. Capture Nsukka, double pay. Capture Warri, double pay. Capture Yelegua, double pay. Capture Uyo, double pay. Capture Calabar, double pay. Right? Now, who led them? Obasanjo. Who commanded them? Obasanjo. Yar'Adua. Buhari and the co. Right? Now, what was the double portion of Buhari? I am coming to the topic. You know, everybody ranya about the he confront under an argument. It might be an argument. Argument kind of for how many years IP na the Hana Bali will say Ashoga. He can prove Rani Hyman. But you prove it. But if you kill finish, you come and prove it IPAB. You must say the word what we did. Shoot gun now. Argument. We have never raised a gun. Have we fight you? Nonsense. You must you see this argument. Do you want us in your court? We'll go to your court. So the double portion, the double pay that was given to Buhari was, he was the governor of Katsina State. He now became the military president of the zoo. He overthrew Shagari. Nobody have ever called him in court. Now, that is double pay. He now come again, 2015. His own is triple pay. Obasanjo, double pay. 1976 to 1979, 4 years. And 1999 to 2007, 8 years plus 8 years, 12 years, double pay. All their war commanders, double pay. Right? Those that they led was the people they sent as military governors. Those that Obasanjo commanded. Part of them are Temi Ejo, Fasanya. So all of them was made military governors, some 3 months, some 2 months, some 6 months in states. Right? Some served, some was governor in 4 states. Babangida took his own portion. These are double portion. Then let us move. You know what it means. Capture here, double pay. They collected it. Ebia school no to ga anu aha onye governor na ga agbata nwa aha. Until ya apụ ka na amụ aha ya amụ. Asị na onye nke ahụ Frank Ajobina. Na amụ amụ. Anakọta akpatakwa ndị Igbo ike nwe osu. Tony Ogugwo epere mpe mgbe ihe ndị a mere. Tony Ogugwo from Mgbo side anyị, he ruled Imo State. Ogugwo nwanne za ka ọjị. Chineke mere m ebere. Biafra land. Enwere ọtụtụ ihe ndị anyị ga-akọ. Ọ ihe ndị a ka m ga na-arụ ma Biafra bịa sef. Ịkọrọ ndụ gakwa ụmụaka ya na-aga na skuulu kọrọ ha ihe. Na ọ gụchala ihe m chọrọ ị na-arụ. Na-agwa ihe ndị anyị mere. Ibe ịmata ihe gbasara IPOB mụta isi anyị soro na ndị ga na-akọrọ ndị mmadụ. Ọ gụchala ka ụmụ anyị nwee ike dị strong, hapụ ime mistake. IPOB, he used a pattern of IPOB, no log itself, I used na business. Before, people are making the plan A, plan B, plan C. For the only plan A, IPOB Bracuzerania. Some people are making. Then we move. So, have you seen it? That if you join the infiltrators criminal gang, immediately you say no, you'll be killed. But ESN, if you turn to sabotage, we'll say we'll sack you. We'll sack you from ESN. But infiltrators criminal, they does not sack. They came after you because they are not genuine. They believe you will leak their secrets. What secret of ESN are you leaking? IPOB, somebody that's in IPOB for years does not know the secret of IPOB. Those that are in leadership cannot describe IPOB. You that is in ESN claim that you know secret of ESN. That you know is not the secret. When you come and expose it to the enemy, ask those that gave them some information they were using to shout. Someone ever. After using those informations, when the door was closed, they used those few information they received from those those that infiltrated in our camp, that was later dictated and sacked from the camp. Simon was, and the Nelly, and the Ipob, they used those few information for some months. It died because we shut down the door. No more penetration. After managing those few information, it died. The same thing with when Arewa and a few of them was in DOS, when they were not sacked. Immediately the door was closed. Simon, they managed the few information they have at hand until they exhaust all those things. They have exhausted it. But when they were managing the few information at their hand, you thought they had something to do. IPOB, you know you will manage it, it will finish. Go and ask before. The one he has at hand, he managed it. For now, it have exhausted. before is now a politician. But the few information you have, you will manage it too. IPOB will follow you until you finish it. Or go, John Simon, how does that say? They have managed it, they have finished it. He was in ESN. They told you they give you money. The few information you gave to them, how far? Is there no crying in Lobanta? Does the Fulani not cry in Lobanta? Are they not crying in Enugu? Are they not crying? Are they not crying? But you infiltrated ESN. But Fulani not crying. That is to say, ESN is carrying their duty. They are carrying on their duties. Those ones Nelly manage, is she talking again? They have used it now. They use it once. Anyone they got, they don't know how to manage information. They will start scattering. The same thing will return it back to you. But then we'll be picking it and keeping it. Mbabble image exhaust. Because I will not ordinary horses, so I the horses. All the horses, so you will run out of. We are not running out of time. We are just patient, waiting to receive information. But information. Hey, Biafra will come 2023. If you give me this money now, Biafra will come. Mad people everywhere. Did you understand? The governors are just sitting there. People are protesting against the bag. And they thought that the protest will just, after protesting peacefully, that it will just die like that. But the Bubagu have been declared terrorists in Biafra land under FreeNnamdikanu. But IPOB leadership now declared them wanted. Did you understand? Because when we declared them terrorists, we wanted the governor to disband them, ban them, that is to say, to hear us, or to challenge or to counter us with the achievements of Ipob. Because we counter them with the achievement of ESN. We can go to some farms and take pictures and show you. And those people will testify that so years they did not go to farm. Then can Ipob show us Let us say that they are here for the East. They were not. Let them show us a counter achievement that the Bible must not go. Let them show us now. Governor, show us the achievement of the Bible. Let us compare it with what they have, what our people is complaining against them. Then let us weigh it and see if the achievement can even destroy our demand of no the Bible. So where is the achievement? Because when we say we don't need the Bible, the only weapon we need from the politicians and the governors from the East are the achievements of a Bible. The only weapon, not warning, not silent. Silent will kill you because this is you too. Imagine that now protest. Are you mad? I don't know. Or will they protest and go and sleep after protest? It's in our politics. How far can they go to Biapalo and sit down? Let us, show us a picture of Ebubago where they are sitting down drinking. Show us a junction where they are now. Where they are comfortable now as usual now. Show us. And the same way it will move to you. From the Ebubago to you that installed them. You, the politician, you are not free. You are not free. Because when we did not see Ebubago, they will come and, no, this is not IPOB. I am Igbo. And I am IPOB. So I will fight in the name of Igbo, not in the name of IPOB. I fight Ebubago in the name of Igbo now. We are Igbo youth. Will I go and am I Igbo youth? Am I Izon? They are all Biafrans. If it happened to them, they will fight in the name of their youth. So don't say we are IPOB. IPOB, we came from different tribes in Biafra land. Now I will fight under Igbo against Ebubago. Can you understand? Not under IPOB. Do you understand? I am like one knee. Thank you. Obima. Very simple. Are we American? But the man said, they betray him so that they will kill our leader. Go and ask infiltrator, have they killed him? The efforts of IPOB to secure the life of FreeNnamdikanu, one thing we have learned is to say, go and ask a Joffo. When they arrest our own or kidnap, we don't care to know who pointed at him. Who pointed at him? We care to know where do they take him to. When Peter had to Judas, oh, I'm a Judas, Jesus, I'm a Judas. Happy they were after about Jesus saga if it happened. Eban can Peter. Onwe to Judas, every time Judas or can be born. He said to Judas. Can you have people Gaga? Can you man and mammy? Can you man and I am about the retaga. I told Judas. Now who sell our leader? Look at the person that sold it. You are a foolish idiot. Mad idiot. So even again, no, are you mad? He will tell you. He was in a actually. Go and hear from him. Follow him. It's him to mad people. This people. Now that they should tell us who sold our leader. Since then, a matalano. So I told our leader that IPOB was busy informing those that our leader told us to inform when it happened. Or you think he was not expecting arrest? He said, I know arrest is coming. But you can arrest me, you cannot kill me. Are you Chukwabiyama? But he told them what to do if it happened. That is another one he told them, if it happened to those, the person that is still leading the leader of HOD, if such thing happens, there is another person option there. The same thing we do in IPOB unit. You kidnap the coordinator, we'll call for a meeting. Somebody must be in charge. You kidnap the deputy, somebody will be in charge. You kidnap the secretary, somebody will be in charge. The son will not die, the unit will not die until they are being freed. Did you understand? You kidnap Nnamdikanu. But the Fulani is crying in Loba. After 1 year, you kidnap Nnamdikanu. Then show us a goal you score, apart from the home goal. The home goal Malami score in Kenya by kidnapping Nnamdikanu. That's the home goal. Apart from that, have you scored a goal? You wanted to score goal with Anambra election, 6th of November last year. You called the whole international media. You called international organization. You told them that you had a match with IPOB. That they should come and see that IPOB is good and rough. That IPOB fight in the field. IPOB is not good in playing. They don't play good ball. They like rough. That the world should come and see them. They come and know. I had a match in our tent. I put a court. Ibahan on 6. 6 of where because 9 till sit at home from 5th to 10th. It's not a match on 6, but the match on 10th November, not by the date of court. You did not advertise our date of court to them. You were only telling them the day of election. And we were waiting for you. You spend money, you call foreign killers. Their intention to kill electorates, both the stars. If they can kill everybody in Anambra to make sure they destroy IPOB, it's final. Because Ojukwu told Jonathan, this people is ready to kill everybody in Abuja to make sure they kill you. Come back to Enugu, from Enugu, sleep in Enugu, go to Abuja from Enugu. They will kill you. So, the same way they can kill everybody in Anambra to make sure they destroy IPOB. People that launch terrorists, they are killing their people in the north. Only to push away Jonathan. So is he killing people in Anambra in the name of enforcing no election? Is it what they cannot do? But the international community, all of them came. The day of the march, 6 November, IPOB suspended sit at home. Cancelled, not suspended. That one was cancelled. It was Monday on that was suspended. This one cancelled. Nnamdikanu cancel it. In my home in India. In India, people are making here. And I say, hey, they have collected body. Say they were non permanent. You bring again, but only your plan will be successful. So you plan and the enemy have no counter. So you think you be in such a battle, the enemy have no counter. Now we have the intel of the enemy's counter plan. And we know how dangerous it is. Now we have to apply our next plan to destroy them, even that their plan. And on that in that very match, we have to score multiple goals. What did we do to them? The international community saw Nigeria as foolish people. Because they all came, they did not see IPOB in the pitch. Only Nigeria was putting on jersey in the pitch. They have no match with IPOB on the 6th. We have no match with them in Anambra. No match. 6th of November. Our match was on this 10th November. Date of court. Your election 6 is not our business. Rather, we put sit at home from 5th to 10th. And it affected your 6th. It's not our business. But rather, we know your plan to kill our people. Only to turn our people against us. That's all. They wrote the press release and gave to the governors, chairman, Southeast governors, they wrote press release from the office of Lai Mohammed. They gave to Traditional Rulers Council chairman all the states in Igbo land. They gave them press release. They gave the religious leaders. They gave Ohanese what they will be saying against IPOB. What IPOB did in Anambra. What IPOB did in Anambra. They killed everybody in Anambra. All the electorate. Is it bad to vote? All the media house will be discussing it. You and that your idiot, cowardice that told you, it is a lie. Is it bad to sit at home? It is civil obedience. Those people will run away. With the infiltrators. They will end up in blaming IPOB. As foolish as you are. But we mark Nigeria out of the field that very day. They were disgraced. In Asia, they collected money and said, we collect money. Go and ask Nigeria, man, they happy. We dealt with them. Hey, political solution. Hey, political solution. Why did they say political solution? I'm not going to referendum political solution. I'm not here. I'm not going to court on a guy who political solution. Oh, come up. Mad people. Now, what was their anger? IPOB allowed elders who said they want to go for the case of our leader. If those people that are low in brain, if they know what we achieved then, without those achievements, UN will not reply you. Oga kam doge anya. Our achievement and national map. Nigeria said Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. And then Nnamdi Kanu hails from Biafra land. Now, we make sure that religious leaders come for his case. They came. Shows that he is not fighting against religion in our land. If he is fighting against religion, the religious leaders will not come for his freedom. Tabuja, they came to Abuja. They also sent a representative to God. Number one. Now, the elders, traditional rulers, said they want to go. Traditional rulers and religious leaders, they want to go for Nnamdi Kanu. If the leadership of Ipob stop them, if Nnamdi Kanu stop them, that is to say that no elder from here is backing Nnamdi Kanu. That is to say, everybody is against us. If you are in the police station and nobody they are giving you allegation, nobody comes from your village, not even your parents, not even your church member, not even your union, not even your business partners, my brother, your case will be serious. Now, how can we have such a case that concerns everybody, the issue of Biafra, that Nnamdi Kanu is answering our case, and the elders, traditional rulers, which the father of Nnamdi Kanu was a traditional ruler, Nnamdi Kanu is a prince of Afaruku, and traditional rulers want to come for his case. You say we should not allow him. Are you wise? Are you not a fool? Are you not an idiot? When they approach Ipob, there are two primary demands that Ipob always give to them. What are the primary demands? FreeNnamdikanu Unconditionally, and give us the for Biafra referendum. They have never shifted from these two primary demands. It remains so from then till today. But the filtrators, they have been changing. If you come from heaven and ask Ipob what do they need, they will present these two things from them to you. If you go to Abuja and they do not listen to you, you come back to Ipob and tell them, this is what Abuja said they would do. Ipob will say you should go. If they cannot do the ones we gave you, go and rest. Let us fight for FreeNnamdi Kanu. That's how we have been approaching them. They always meet Abuja and return back to us and give us feedback. We tell them no. As they say no to our own, we say no to their own. Their own is not suitable to us. Did you understand? But they turn it to political selection. Political selection. Let me tell you, if you are shooting gun, as Ambazonia is shooting gun, do they not protest with us in UN? What do they want? They want external body. It is called political solution. If you are in gun battle, you want UN or international body to come in, that is political solution. The middleman. In our kingdom, mad people, two people is dragging for their right, and you are voicing out. Do you know what another person? If you don't want another person to come in, why did you voice out from your compound? Why did you not settle it with your parents? Why are you voicing out? You want the neighbor to come in. Is that not why you voice out? Why are you voicing out? Political solution. You don't want somebody to come in. So can you settle the matter between you and Nigeria? Somebody must come in and forget the rubbish. No one here on a brain. Okay? Nonsense. And I call rubbish. You know, pagging when what I hate. You know, make it a team. Each of our neighbor be at on. It's your no you got no men negi. Your matana home. Upon Madu Tion. Mogo you got no monna. It's your proceedings. Igbo law, Ipob Shaga. Jida Utaka should not hear Nigeria. There is no office we did not secure a documents there. But Nigeria believe in giving bribe and crude. They will rush to there and give money. We will be patient to receive information. We must get these documents and move to the other side. They will say, no, let's do this. We say, okay, cool down. Can I secure your documents, Zinka? We have been securing it until we reach to UN. Have we not secured the documents of UN? Did Ojukwu secure it? Britain block it. They don't want UN to hear us. But today they have heard us. But idiots are asking us, what are you doing to FreeNnamdi Kanu? They thought that we are agitating for FreeNnamdi Kanu. We are agitating for Biafra. FreeNnamdi Kanu is an emergency key given to us, in which It is a blessing from God. Our duty is to manage it very well. But their intention is when they kidnap him, we will forget all we have at hand. But we do not forget it. They thought we'll focus on only freeing him. No. The achievements of FreeNnamdikanu must be protected. His legacies must be protected. What are the part of the legacies? Fulani should not return to our bushes. It's a legacy. Our mothers must go back to farm. Legacy must be protected. It doesn't matter what Fulani do. It doesn't matter the army they sent here. Did you understand? We deal with them. Now, Mohammed, I am here. Do you think I am in Mozambique? Those in Mozambique, they go and ask Nigerian ambassadors there. Those in US, you go and ask Nigerian ambassadors. They are getting it hot. we own Senu everywhere we go. After all, can that very country swear that they are not benefiting from the oil of Biafra land? Let us see the country that will say nothing, they are not getting anything from our land. Why did we come to their country? Let us see now. We want to hear from you, that country. Tell us, we are in the center of the world. Are you telling us that none of our breeze is touching you? We are center of the world, and the sun rises from our land. So are you now telling us that you are not getting anything from Biafrans? And you want to kill us? We are in your land, in your country. Are you more blessed than us? What do you have? Then why are you killing us? What does your country have? What does US have? What does Britain have? They should show us now. Without Russia showing up now, we would have think that these people have something. If not Russia that is feeding them and helping them, we thought that these people are anything. Apart from Russia and Biafra, what is their hope? Those idiots. Mad people. Now, what IPOB did to secure the life of others, why is it that if it threatened, they no longer tell you? They want to kill our leader. The other day, they sent one idiot. He was telling you, Nnamdikanu was poisoned. And I asked him, why is it that you did not publish when our leader was starved? You now publish he was poisoned. So DSS now allow you to get information that he was poisoned. But the liar did not get information. But DSS did not allow you to get information that they took away his pillow from him. No, they did not tell you to publish that he was kept incommunicado. They did not tell you. They now leak the secret when Nnamdikanu was poisoned. But you do not leak other secrets. That's what I asked the person that asked me. I said, why is it that they are the one telling you that your father is ill? But we are the one who have been going there to see that our father is ill and we shout out. Why is it that Nigeria now allow the news to come out to be shouting instead of us to go and see him and shout? Don't you reason? How many years? How many years that I talk about the brain? Maybe with the rumor. 2 questions. Mama, it's I know no time. I say no. I want no time. Orube kota. I want no rugo kota. Orugo. Mbacho ibu ikonso. Ewa Nigeria no rube kota. Did you go and tell them? When they want to shoot us in Iguacha, 20th January 2017, did you go and tell them? Did you tell them? Iguya. Common argument is saying Ruben Kota. Check a bog. I am me. Who is going to spare them? Spare idiots. I'm a town here on Amata. So, do you understand? Visiting Nnamdikanu 2 times in a week, one or lawyer, more DOS media, more working one media. It was IPOB. That's why I was watching Scanonta when he wanted to separate our works and single out who achieved it. I said, we never single out the particular person that achieved it. We never. Every of our achievement was made by IPOB. Nnamdikanu is ever proud of IPOB. If he's talking about the legal team, he will join them together, both international and here in Nigeria in the zoo. he will thank all of them. Why do you now come, somebody that think he's in the struggle? He told me that achievement was made by Bruce Fenn. That was the most tidy statement I have ever heard from Canada. Out. You single one person out, remember achieve. That is when I know that your brain is empty. So Nnamdikanu no again where no one you separate your right POP. Who taught you to how do you separate? Are you separating the media? You separate the leadership? You separate the lawyers? You say you now single out Bruce Fenn. You go to brain together. You will not open. Your grace, Nnamdikanu grace. Onye nne ano na leza, o ebe anka ọ na-arụ ọrụ n'ebe Kanu nta nọ. Onye nne ano na leza na-aga ọkụ ọ na Kanu nta ka ọ na-agba ọkụ ebe a. Mmadụ pepe. Family aga arụcha ọrụ bịa n'akọ na single out onye rụrụ ọrụ to discredit people na-ajụbeghị ndị rụrụ ọrụ. Ha boastbeghị onye rụrụ ọrụ. Nobody posted in the leadership. We were only taking okike. If you're buying up Bruce Fenn, never can on that. You should get another nation. We move. Did you understand? Now, can somebody tell you that they want to kill Nnamdikanu? But since you don't know, what you would have had that Nnamdikanu may be missing. Hence, Nnamdikanu is not missing. Because who knows what to do first? Or that because what to do first? Did you understand? Can you hear? So let me tell you, when we secured that Mazimaduabuchi should be visited 2 times in a week, it was a blow to Nigeria. Then ask yourself, when they saw the achievements of visiting our leader, why do they now go and stop our visit 4 times? What were they targeting? They were targeting our brain. The same way they did last night. Yesterday, they saw our reaction. They saw when the video was circulating, they were writing their... Lai Mohammed was consulted. As you saw the video was circulating yesterday, the wrong video. The person was killed, but it was the wrong... we are posting it on another person, wrong identity. No. The name of that person is Ugochukwu. But when it was circulating, Lai Mohammed was already in a secret, in an emergency meeting with media house editors. They have a group, WhatsApp group, and Telegraph, where whatever he write there, that's what they will publish. Whatever Nigerian army sent to Lai Mohammed, he will send it there. Every newspaper will carry it. It's very simple. That's where he chained them together. They have been discussing it until the news started reporting to Lai Mohammed that they have debunked this. Ipob have removed themselves. Ipob have removed themselves. That's why he did not see it on headline. Oriana published. Nigeria is very... Nigeria is risky for everybody. Nigeria is falling. And I'm in Biafra land. Nigeria is risk for everybody. But everybody will not run away. Our people in abroad, they did not run away. That is their duty post. We have different duty posts. If all of us are here, how can we travel to Germany and submit our report or exhibition or protest in Brussels? How many of us will the zoo allow to get visa? So those in China are in their duty post too. Those in America are in their duty post too. Everybody is fighting, doing their job. When they were moving away from here, they thought they were going for business or for something. Yes, they are there to survive, but God have shown them the duty. Why they were spared during the genocide and why their parents were spared to give birth to them. So that those very gap that was leaking during our defensive war 67 to 70 because we were all in defensive war. They brought war to our home, in which they tried to do the IPOB now. We said no. When it was going on, Ojukwu was not opportune to have people that will be in mass protesting. Had it been so, Bruce Merrock wouldn't have set himself ablaze because he would have seen multiple Biafrans in USA in which he himself, Bruce Merrock, can lead the protests to that UN office in USA. But to make his voice heard, after he have written the first one and the second one, they do not reply. He have to set himself ablaze. Had he seen us as we are in number now, Bruce Merrock would have lead us in the protest. He wouldn't have set himself ablaze. Did you understand? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am a good guy. Thank you. I actually went to Kobiazino. I have a challenge Satan anyway power. I am the good devil. You're from now, Lucifer. That Lucifer now. I have you be church the now, Messiah. The men Lucifer. I am a baby with Brian Quincy. I walk a word. I own Nigerian politician, Nigerian Christian. That's when God took Israelites away from Egypt, did you not see that the snake bite them? Did you not see that they were thirsty? They needed water to drink. But if it is now, you say, but he said God to save us now. Why are we thirsty? That is why this our journey of IPOB, I run a junction everybody for. Before they be on your one also. Now the boss not the tongue with them and also. I say you could on down. It's your going up to work a boss odd. Or one young knows of Balafo. Happen on the director of Balani also, and the guy also. Also, every book of Balafo, and when they also. Yes, he will came up, but happened there. Because again at that road with a sharp bending, they still know the next in our leader will have me. If we get a pothole, they will do what our leader told them to do. But if you lead us as if name on us name also, Jerusalem with pothole, do you know what our leader told them? You don't know. Only by the name also. That is why you must give chance. They are not allowing you, Francis Katai. Why now? Okay, you want to follow this account. I don't know why. Send friend request now. Now there is still chance on the friend request. Let me accept it. Send friend request. Right? Then you can follow our page. Homeland Biafra TV. And again, Homeland Radio Biafra. Because very soon this, or you follow me and also follow me on Facebook page Ipob Osioma. Ipob Osioma. You give space. You write LGA. You give space. Write Abia Central. Right? Thank you. Very wicked Facebook. So that is it. Today, that is why some people say, no, I don't want that command and control. Command and control. Come say, what actually attracted you to join IPOB? Yes, because of FreeNnamdikanu. I said, what FreeNnamdikanu was doing was he achieving it without command and control. Now, our achievement attracted you. And you come, you say you don't believe in our weapon that we used to achieve that thing that attracted you. So what else do you want us to achieve if you stop us from using our weapon? Now, which other weapon did you present to exchange command and control? If you want to send your exhibition or picture video of Biafra agitators killed, will you send pictures of autopilot? Just be frank with yourself. Will you send? No. You have no picture, you have no video. Can you show us picture or video of autopilot? Where they are in activity? Nowhere. But if you want to meet any country, you will show them picture of IPOB that was killed, IPOB that was protesting. These very achievements are all made under command and control. When we block the head bridge, we block it under command and control. Our leader was told when he was in Kujet that we block head bridge for 4 days. He was surprised. Under command and control. So do you think it was comfortable to sleep at head bridge? So you think it was comfortable for us to march from Aba to Iguacha to shake the government? Do you think that I want all road to lead to Kulobia when our leader was going to Kulobia, that we went there comfortably with from our mind? No, command and control and our love for Biafra. You be coming to shop in the morning, you get the message, all road leads to Kulobia. You will leave everything, all things, you will call, you go arrangement. That time you will raise money, all of you in your unit, raise money, charter a bus, go to Kulobia. You don't need to complain. What we need is results. But I will now say, how can they command us like that? Did they give us money? Why did they notice us? They're supposed to give us notice yesterday. How are they commanding us like that? This leadership self, that is how foolish you are. Because I phone. I would like to get coin. Never know the I ain't know the Ecoya. Ecoya going again as you do. I don't know. We give all the car also. Oh, you're not going to are you foolish? Who deal with you because then you get a phone. You give phone, they say, I don't agree, command and control. The more who will commercial you. Check a very. I give phone, I hit a shaking. Our commercial in West spelling. If we expel you, can't wait time. Now you put an illusion gun. Okay? Oh, I don't know here. Who commercial you again? Send you to God for judgment. Ijirani opinion. Are we going to try your opinion case? Commercial. Who will go on opinion case? Mad people. Hey, do it like this, tomorrow Biafra will come. Do it like this, FreeNnamdikanu will come. Kill somebody who will kill a neck officer in Obo. Kill people that are drinking in Biafalo, Gidi. Kill people in Olo. Kill people in Enugu. The director will come out. How far? Show me a single result from Nigeria. Action that have no press release to back it up. Action that nobody claims responsibility. Rather, the government will tag IPOB. IPOB will say, no, we did not do it. Why is it that the people that did it did not say we did it? So that the credit will be on them. And the government will know that you did it for FreeNnamdikanu. But you will go and hide. Even as Apoga call you in Anambra, that you are behind insecurity in Anambra. You said, no, why do they call you? But you say you are dragon. That the woman was holding you with a charm. Dragon, mad idiot. You don't claim what you did. How should it be recorded? How do they know? It is criminality. Criminals does not show and say, I did this, because they did not do right thing. Let me ask you, had the enforcement of sit at home that was officially cancelled by IPOB or suspended by IPOB, have the sit at home been, that very enforcement, is it a good thing? Or have it been a good thing? Or have it been giving good result? Or had it been something honorable? Are you telling me that the autopilot will allow the government to give IPOB the glory? So, if the enforcement of sit at home is something that is it's a credit, if it is something to welcome, if it is something honorable, will the autopilot allow IPOB to take the glory of Monday sit at home? Now, why do they allow Nigerian media to target IPOB? And when IPOB said no, why is it that they don't go on their media and attack Nigerian media and say, why are you giving the honor of the effort of autopilot on IPOB? They would have done exposition, but they will all go quiet. Instead of claiming the responsibilities of their work, as ESN always do. We did it in Loma recently. Have we ever gone hiding on our actions? When you do not take responsibilities of what you did, who will it be counted on? it will be called criminal activities. Now, if it is something good, why is it that Simon and Co. and the autopilot you do, they have never taken responsibilities of what they did? But they will see the dead body of our people littered. And IPOB will say we did not do it. And they will not say it is not IPOB, it is autopilot. They will keep quiet. The next one that they will start shouting. Is that not criminality? Is that not cowardice? Is that not evil? Is that not wickedness to the people? Something you did that is positive, and they will be calling another people and say they did it. You cannot debunk the news and say we did it. When the Fulani wanted to go after the communities around the law, but that is Lekwesi, Leru, Obulo, Lekwesi, Leru, Umuchieze, right? So Umuchieze include Leru, Lekwesi, Lobanta, Lobuku, Umuchieze. Then Isoch is different. Then Nato is different. That is what they used to make Umunochi local government. Umu is from Umuchieze. Nne is from Nato. Ochi is from Isochi. That is Umu Nne Ochi local government. They wanted to attack these very communities. They wanted to attack these very communities, but ESM told them, we are the people that kill your cows. We enforce open grazing ban. Did you see ESM keep quiet? They take responsibilities of what they did. Now, autopilot, why do you kill people on Monday and you say it's for FreeNnamdikanu, and the newspaper will call Nigeria Army or Police will say it's IPOB, and the IPOB will give press release they did not do it, and you will leave the dead body of our people to go like that, and you think we'll forgive you because you never said we did it, so that it will be counted on you. We know it is an action to free our leader, but you will litter their dead body like that. You will burn down their car, you will burn down their keke, you will burn down their bus, you will divert their goose because they come out on Monday. Why is it that you never give press release and said we are the people that did it? It's not IPOB. Why do you always be coward? Did you understand? Autopilot, go and ask the autopilot if he ever talk anything about Monday sit-at. You ask the idiots, have you ever take responsibilities of it? Tell me what IPOB do, we don't take responsibility. And defend it now. And if you fall victim, will come after. We will say it, we don't go cowardice. But the autopilot that enforce Monday sit-at, they are in detentions. When they tell their people the IPOB. And when they come to us, they say they enforce sit-at. We say them, they are not IPOB, the autopilot. But they never tell the police the autopilot. They will tell them the IPOB. Why are they not proud of what they are doing? Did you understand? Thank you. Justice. So our leader is coming out. We have secured all we need. What do we need? Secure the freedom. Secure the structure so that we will have address. The government don't want us to have address, whereby any international community can approach us. Because if we abandon the leadership and turn to autopilot, we will no longer have address. Which, if anybody want to approach us, or if they give us any allegation, no press release that will be welcomed, because Imapoafo press release will be powerless. Whereby we do not have IPOB leadership, he is not speaking for anybody. But we maintain to have leadership, number one. We maintain to know that Nnamdikanu is in charge of IPOB. But they wanted to take power away from him. We maintained that he's in charge. We proved it to them. He approved Usokome. We proved it to them. He told Maxwell to take them to court, Taiwo court. We proved it to them. Our leader have been approving things there. Did you understand? Our leader now prove it to them again. I want our land to be calm and peaceful. How is it since then? He still prove it again. IPOB keep proving it to them that IPOB leadership, ably led by our indefatigable leader, Onyendu Mazi Nnamdikanu. They keep mentioning his name. We maintain it too. We now secured again the visit of our leader 2 times a week. They promised the infiltrators that they will keep him incommunicado. Thereby, they are free to say whatever they want to say. Facebook is attacking the program, not our business. They are free to say whatever they want to say because our leader will not come out. Then they were saying all sorts of things, in which they can never say it if FreeNnamdikanu is around, or even if he's not out. Had the criminal DSS and Nigerian government not assured them he will not come out, these people cannot vomit what they vomited from their mouth. They should go and review what they have said from their mouth. If you love Nnamdi Kanu, this thing that our infiltrators said with their mouth, can they say it? But all the assurance from government failed. We broke it. We broke all the assurance from government to them. That they are free to do, say all they do, say it. He's not coming out. He will remain there. And they keep saying. Today they are seeing positive results. They are not changing. Did you understand? Then we secured his visit. When you secure his visit, you can secure his life. How? If you give him torture 2 days, he will endure. The next Monday, we will come for visit. You will torture him Tuesday, Wednesday. We will come visit on Thursday. He will now tell us that this man touched him on his head. We will now take your name and take you to court. And he is still there. Do you see the foundation? I say, there's something. The betrayal our leader said that he will be killed. You sure about the mother? So you might know, it's in the man or your leader. Now you book on a matter. The wound and the cano. Get one equal. Also, don't need a happier you cannot kill. And I marry. Anyway, don't see how they maintain 3 things. Hence, what they maintain here. Whether you are his enemy, that's your business. He don't care. On covenant with God, he will not lie. He will not be afraid of anybody. He will not take bribe. 3 things, Chikoya Nachu. Also, he also hate, and that's your business. Also, he betray, that's your business. It's not his business. We don't keep. Nasrioso. You may borrow the bed there. When I was in Kuje prison, I prayed 7 times a day. And you can go there now. Because you joined the IPOB but 2019. You come back, you can. You must send you with a poison. Okay, go and ask the lady of him. Go and ask the master prophet. That master prophet that have been prophesying on Radio Biafra that those around our leader is about to poison him. Go and ask him how many times Nelly and Oyibo planned to poison our leader. When they poison our leader, they will tell master prophet to be laying the foundation so that when it will happen, they will hold our leader. They will hold those around our leader. Without knowing that it was Madam Oyibo and Nelly Ofebu that was projecting to poison our leader. And they were using Master Prophet to create the way so that the mind of people will be out of them and the allegation will be against the leadership of IPOB. They have poisoned our leader. These people, it fell. Go and ask them. When we are there busy sending the idiot to be shouting on Radio Biafra that those they want to poison our leader, or must send our leader poison because they projected him. That's why he's angry now. All those things failed. And as in this, and that's why I saw that also in charge. Mad people. When our leadership keep telling you DOS, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu is in charge. Uno na just in charge. Go and ask Auto Pilot. And I'm going to in charge. I was surprised our leader will be out to mad idiots. I met you, man. Government in exile, director already. Director on a detention 2016. Which of the face AOC government in exile. Director say no now work. It doesn't work. The same director is in detention. Somebody who again our disciple. Again had declare government in exile. Who have the right to declare government in exile? Somebody that have organized a meeting about our freedom on ground. Somebody that have hold Biafra flag on ground. And the government push him away. Force him away. If you go to Google, he said he might have been forced away. Now you go and ask Simon, when were you forced away from this land? When did you raise a flag in our land? Who are you now governing in exile? The people you have talked to here on ground, or people you talked to on Facebook. Uwazirika had been on ground and talked to them with the flag. Later he fell. Benjamin Owoka had been on ground. He hosted a flag in Enugu. Opera Square 2013, he was arrested. Nnamdikanu have hosted flag in Enugu 2014. He also came to Aba. He have also visited some of the camps before approval when he was there. So now, who are you governing in exile? Do you see how they fell? Who now forced you out? Nnamdikanu and Ojukwu that have been in the position to declare government in exile, they said no. When Ojukwu went to Ivory Coast, he is supposed to do so. When Nnamdikanu was forced out from Afaruku 2017, he had reappeared in Israel. Are you telling me, is it not better for him to arrange for government in exile in Israel? If he cannot declare government in exile in Israel, how can an idiot declare government in exile? Somebody that had been in Finland since, he was not pushed out from Biafra land. He was an athlete, a Nigerian athlete, with a medal. He never been pushed away. You must be pushed away from the land. Now you now can form government in exile. To be defending your people, were you forced away? Who forced you away, Simon? Have you been here and you were forced away? What are you doing in exile? You must have been forced away. Go to Google. Ask them what is government in exile. And you must agree with your people. Go there and Google it. The Wikipedia will give it to you. Nobody push you away. They say you're in exile. I don't know about it. Oh, when I chopro, oh, to I Ogu, but also. Oh, no, exile. Ogu of Mozambique, but also on exile. Now, someone who push you away. Why are you coming in exile? What are you doing in exile? Who forced you away? Were you forced away like Nnamdikanu, who was in a position to declare government in exile in Israel? The normal land is supposed to do so. Did you understand? I am a Kwendiayi. Alakwa madu ni umu na gwa yoku. They tell us we say it now. You were option. What do we know? Young grow up primary 4. Is there now going? No. I'm my hennes. When you log my hennes, you need the Elia the guy to tell him. I say by show we buy show good day. That is the position that people. When Biafra come, I may so be a woman who go away going to catch up. I've been at school. One behind Gabiga. I am going to go school. And when also, the Biafra is not a mobile, Marco Charamobra, come get in our Coroma, now go money high Gabigra now, here. Ogola. From there, Mapokaya had it. Right? And I Bokaya, who get a home, we can work out no but Apokra. I got school to school now. It's an unable. Go to the rhyme of Biafra. Serious work. You can have a brain no work out. Right? Thank you. Coach, Simon again. Learn how to talk against Fulani, Nigerian government. Oh, can let us should be let me shape tank again or attack here for that record here since they kidnap our leader. So you were here, Simon who said that the leadership is criminal. So you were here, this idiot. Simon said we should not listen to Radio Biafra. So this stupid idiot, you are here. What's not here again? my Paul. And when you hear my the trough, you take Paul. My care Paul or again. Ubunna, it's an ewu get it. Either a program I got. Each and I will see here. Each and I saw from modules or Carl. Ibe will see 8 years a mega commissioner. A man I know freedom fight, each and Finland, and a member of Biafra land. I don't know what. Talk on Nigerian government. Is Nigerian government, have we not defeated them? Why do somebody say he's in charge of ESN? This ESN, I feel, I signed some form. I signed form of some people to join. I signed form. Someone did not know. When we were, you don't know when we were arranging it. The bushes they are in now. We started feeding those bushes since 2016. We started going to those bushes. Look at the bush you gave to your people in Osi-Itokwa. It is exposed. None of our camp is exposed. Do you know when we reviewed those camps? Since 2016, 2017, we have been reviewing those states. We go to bushes that you can walk 2 hours before you get to that very bush, in the bush. Something we did years. Can somebody on Facebook? I see them are in charge. Something that coordinators in Biafra land don't know about. Something that they had by surprise. You asked me to leave, and you know you are here, I'm talking about Kanonta. You are here where Uchemefo was deputy. So we will leave Uchemefo because he was with us. Why not tell the church to stop talking about Satan, Lucifer, that he was an angel? So don't you know that Lucifer was in heaven? So why do you go to church to pray against him? Don't you know he's holier than you? Anumpama. Why do you not tell God, tell your church not to pray against Satan again? Lucifer. Lucifer that was in heaven. He was there, he saw God. Lucifer saw God. And you that have not seen God, you are praying against him. That God will kill him. Lucifer that was with God. So don't you know that Ifajuna was fighting along with you? So don't you know that Wazike was fighting? Don't you know that Uchemefo was with us? Are you not aware that George Onibe was here? Are you not aware that Clifford Iranya was here? Imam Mesu, the late Imam Mesu. What about Video Bienu? Have you forgotten Chidera Odogene of Radio Biafra? Aron Abunu. We move, some people are falling on the way. Don't you know that when Moses went to the mountain to pray, to meet God, that the Israelites, first few of them met Aaron. Aaron granted them to make their own God. Is that not what you are making now? That our leader is in mountain with meeting God, and you make your own God. He said these people are not doing well. Is that not what they told Aaron? And what happened? Bible said that the land is opened, over 23,000 fall in. Imagine if we are pushing you, do you think we wait for God to come and push you? As we are pushing Simon, we'll push you and your Simon inside there. It's not in the church. We will open the land by ourselves, we'll push you and your infiltrator now that we are here. Who will wait for God? Mad idiot. Somebody that told you don't listen to anybody in DSS, but he was analyzing the video of our leader from courtroom, but he said do not listen. But they are after the report of the lawyer. They said do not listen, but the lawyer is writing what they discussed with our leader. But they will go and read it, and they will come and analyze. They will come back and say don't listen. So this is what Simon is not fighting. So because he's from Biafra, so are you not aware that Dave Umar is a Biafra? So we should not talk about Dave. So Ugani is a Biafra, we'll not talk about him. We'll not talk about Obiano. We'll not talk about Rotas. I hope he is a home weekend. Check a ball or Kowa. Mad idiot. This is the kind of people that need Biafra. If your brother is evil in a empire, is that the Biafra we need? I ain't got what on even village if you do raping, who take you to jail. Jail, okay? I walk out on Olu, Ichiranya gave me a village, and I never man. Do you know that some IPOB will go to jail when Biafra come? So don't you know you cannot eat 100 naira and go free? So if when those not IPOB will be trying you, we'll take every report to those people. They will take some of us to court. If you have been suspended, you can go to court. When Biafra come, there are people that will be charged. If you was expelled, you go to court. Let us clarify it. If you eat our money, we'll take you to court. You may be jailed. And by then, when idiot will come, hey, this man fight for us during Biafra. So I won't die with you go Biafra. I'm not a cell. You can only appeal to the government. Not saying that they should not do something. You can appeal to the government with my effort in the struggle. Positive efforts. Right? And when came Mama and Lebiana, he cannot let them know that this man and he fight for Biafra, but I ate 1,000 naira and the IPOB. So they will not take me to court. I don't know. Hey, it's our brother. So this is the Biafra you need. Don't you know IPOB members will go to court? Don't you know many will be jailed? And I know people buy no record that again. When Biafra come, there are people who submit our work to. Masob will submit their work. IPOB will submit their work. BIM will submit their work. EPC will submit their work. Those people will review your works. There are people that did work, but in way power. Their freedom fighting group and power before IPOB are there. So their works will not be forgotten. They will be recognized. But when you start fighting the people that is doing well to make sure that your work comes out. Because what IPOB is doing now is proving our fathers right. 7 to 70 that they do not do vain thing. We are now proving them right. Now you that did well, we are proving you right. Right? So, but if you fight us, means that you were not doing it right for us. You were evil. Because you cannot be good and you see people that are doing it well and you'll be fighting them. That is to say you wasn't good. It didn't job. I may check in. I want them to go and invite people. ị ime agreement iche na anyị na-eme mmanụ ọka m na-eche since na-agwa ndị Biafra okwu na-eche ka ị mabata ka ị gbara ọsọ ị nwere 100 Facebook account Simon ị nwere 100 Facebook account ka ị gbara ọsọ bịa ka m crush gbaa gị ihe m ga IPOB na-edie m agreement ọkwa agreement asị ọdanaghị na ndị a na-ekwe agwa na a ga-edie mmadụ iji anya gị hụ ị ga-akpọta onye papa ma ala ya n'iyi wute Ngozi Chukwu mother people. Panel and judges, thank you. Mbanuche me for cool down. I want to go give out there. I want to know put na Zengan. I get to we will prosecute you with attack him. But if you don't know the way an egg will remember your work. Only by the roller, I got upon this run. I got upon the baraja. I got upon the packet block. I got it to the pro block. I get to the group foundation. I get to the draw block. I get to the plumber. I got it to the plaster. I get to the tiler. I get to the electrician. I got it to the carpenter. There is no way we cannot remember them. But I won't need you to error. Will replace your good work with your evil. I'm a chandia here. No, we want even Atiku to come and argue us now. Whether you carry Nigeria for head, they are not going to prove or none. Since the director on a court to prove again. I sit here, he prove it. These people are going to I'm going to IVV, but I'm going to why is the media quiet? Because we debunk the very fake video. Who posted the mark shine? I had the one called like Mohammed and like this. Hey! News to talk in our bubble. Hey, IPOB ESN. Hey, IPOB Kingpin. Hey, ESN Commander. Hey, he's ESN General Overseer. ESN General Pastor. ESN General Choir. They're mad idiot. You confront ESN, no video. You will gather Fulani that speak Igbo, bring Biafra flag. As if criminals are going to robbery, they will go with ID card. So if ESN leave bush to come and fight you, they will go with the Biafra flag. Are they Biafran army? Do they in their uniform? Do you see Biafra flag? These are vigilante, anti-terrorism vigilante. You are just bringing your weapon against anti-terrorism. This is just vigilante, not Biafra army. Let us say if you see the army, you will fall. The whole world will stand still if you see the army. Mad people. Before ESN came, did you know? You don't know. I'm a chagi. From peaceful protests against Ipob to trouble one. Achocha na Ipob. Akwa ebuchanu ndị ụsọ. Onye etiti awụrụzi onye ụsọ. Ị ghọtara politician, are you aware? Are you not aware? Na ebucha onye ụsọ, onye etiti awụrụ onye ụsọ. Okay, man, ị ga-emecha nọ n'ụsọ. Ị nọ n'etiti now, Ipob nọ n'ụsọ. Ị ga-eji anya gaa. Awụkwa m Igbo youth. What IPOB member. Are you aware? 2 ways anyị na-alụ ọgụ. Enwekwara Ijo youth. Wụkwa IPOB member. Nwere Izong IPOB member. Right? And Ipob on Igbo Kono. So we Igbo youth, we are fighting it. Not in the name of IPOB, but the Igbo name. I'm a chagi. IPOB don't lose opportunity. I use the opportunity in Bagua. I am going to know you Allah. We make use of opportunity of what is it called? COVID-19 and SARS. The death of Buhari. These are the weapons God gave Moses his own. But if FreeNnamdikanu is using his weapon that God gave to him, that because any point we reach to, God will provide a weapon to fight it. That's how we do. But some idiot will be asking us a weapon. Now, if FreeNnamdikanu is using the opportunity as God will show him, which before we tell him, no, leave the issue of Buhari, leave it. And our leader will come to radio and tell us. Some of those closer to me, they are telling me to leave the issue of Jubilee. But I will not. Now, after a leader call Buhari Jubilee, which before will come to radio and call him Muhammad Buhari, he will not call Jubilee. Do you know how many years our leader knew NMA like this? Our leader was enduring it. I am a foreign general. Hey, they should be suspended. I said, Oganoji, your duty is to report to the INEC and the voter. Who is the INEC and the voter? Nnamdikanu. Also, I appoint, I remove. I am the INEC and I am the voter. I appoint and I remove. Your duty is to complain. Keep reporting. If the person have not been removed, you must be obeying him until he's been removed. If you disobey him, you will be removed. Only na chok up or maki epo, ya wakanokwa. If you don't fight I was saying the truth. He said the way you handle the matter determines your leadership quality. I know what only be the door weapon here. In a nonte. Him out, hey, weapon only gay hoku nangota me weapon madu, gay ngotaya, on hoku zerani. Mban cock him. Omega spell game to hold operation sentence. Mgbe ahụ ọ sala anya anya matara ihe mere. Ụfọdụ ga na-asị nna kekwana ihe o mere. Chineke mere mmebe. Thank you. Our leader appointed all Radio Biafra broadcasters. We did not hear when others was appointed. Some will be appointed 3 months, they have not broadcasted. 6 months, they have not broadcasted. Because director is director of Radio Biafra. Until they are given slot to broadcast, they will broadcast. Simon Eba was privileged to be given slot. And our leader messaged him because you must be messaged. If they want to appoint me in Biafra in any position, they will message you before you will be announced. You will know. They don't do it surprise. That they informed you, the message that went to you, Simon Eba, was not the message that went to the leadership of IPOB. Your own was notification that you will get a call. They just notify you, Simon, you will get a call to be broadcasting on Radio Biafra. Who will call you? Not our leader. There are people that is in charge. Mazo Former. They will reach you. And the message that went to Mazo Former and the co is not the message that came to you. And our leader have no thought that you can ever argue our code of conduct to broadcast on Radio Biafra. Now, when others agreed on the code of conduct to broadcast on Radio Biafra, You were privileged again, like them, to be broadcasting. You went there, you said you will not obey the same thing they obeyed. Why? Are you different? You are the one who announced your own, not IPOB. When those people was called, appointed to broadcast on Radio Biafra, they did not announce it. They will follow the due proceedings. But you were asked to follow the due proceedings. You came back to your broker because you have a Facebook. You thought it is easy. You now say, our leader called me to broadcast on Radio Biafra. He'll be giving me topic from detention. And they want me to be broadcasting under command. They want to be giving me order to broadcast. I will not broadcast under command. Look at, are you the owner of Radio Biafra? FreeNnamdikanu is the leader of IPOB, director of Radio Biafra, and commander of Biafran Army. So you can accept and agree with Facebook terms and conditions, and you will not agree with IPOB Radio Biafra terms and conditions. Is Facebook more powerful to defend the people more than Radio Biafra? Facebook is for business. Radio Biafra is not for business. It is for defense of the people. Now, how can you accept the code of conduct, that is the terms and conditions of Facebook, only to be browsing? Now, you cannot accept the code of conduct of Radio Biafra. Now, how did we remove Chidera Ozdegene? So, if you did not agree with terms and code of conduct, will you have the strength to remove them? Well, what will you go against and we will remove you? We are not in agreement with you if you not agree in our code of conduct of Radio Biafra. That is to say, you can say anything on Radio Biafra. You that don't want to agree in our code of conduct of Radio Biafra, do you know that all our broadcasters on Radio Biafra have no right to give you command? But Simon, you want to be giving command, and the code of conduct is against it. You are not independent to give command. The only person you can call on radio, he will give you command. Direction is different. Direction is different. Instruction is different from command. Uche before is the only person in the absence of our leader when he was deputy who will give you command. Now, when the office of deputy was abolished, if you send them something, they will go to the leadership and discuss it. If you call them on radio, they will give you direction or instruction. They don't give command. But someone wants to be giving command. And it doesn't work. Did you understand? And when he was asked to follow those ways, he said no. He will not do it. He started campaigning. They said I should not broadcast. They said they are envy. They don't want me to say it. They don't. They started saying, our leader handed the Radio Biafra over to me. So he handed it over to you. He handed it over you. Jonathan. Ike Peters. Tani some other, many of us. Slot. If you are saying against what we are saying, I am in London. We give you slot, we don't hand you radio. Radio Biafra in London, you have no penetration. If you go against what we are saying on your from your broadcast, we off it from Radio Biafra London. Oh no, shh. So you want to hand it over to you? Some idiot that was a politician, they said, Radio Biafra was handed over to because he exposed to you that he was appointed. And he was a privilege to broadcast. Because others did not say so. Others was obedient until they followed the due proceeding. Why you have Simon own is because he claimed that he has Facebook account. He can broadcast and say that he was appointed. But since then, ask yourself, why is it that FreeNnamdikanu have never repeated the issue of Simon coming on radio? So DOS rejected the order of our leader and he have not repeated it again. Had Simon done well, our leader will repeat it again. If it was envy or wickedness, our leader would say, give him. But his response shows that he has something in mind, because you cannot reject the code of conduct